Fire Team Osiris. Over the last 72 hours, 5 colonies have experienced identical events. Massive destruction, Forerunner and Origin. And Dr. Catherine Elizabeth Halsey has managed to contact us. She claims to have information on these attacks.
Halsey is currently in Covenant custody on the surface of Kamchatka. Your mission is to insert behind enemy lines, retrieve Halsey, and bring her back to Infinity. Be advised, Dr. Halsey is accompanied by Covenant Supreme Leader Jul Mdama. If you have the opportunity...
Understood, Commander.
Good luck, Spartan Locke. Infinity out.
Tracking gear online.
Affirmative. Say, before we make this jump, anybody want to say a few words?
I figure if God can hear how scared I am, so can everyone else. Locke, you buying the first drink when we're done?
You ask, you buy. Fire Team Osiris. The light is green.
Check.
Comms working fine, Locke.
Copy that, Tanaka. Spartan Buck online and ready.
Spartan Vale online.
Weapons free. Contact.
Ladies and gentlemen, Halo fans in the UK and around the world, tonight is the night revealed at E3 2013 in a windswept blaze of glory.
Yes.
It has all come down to this. We are your hosts for the evening. My name is Graeme Boyd. I'm Xbox Live's AceyBongos.
And I'm Julia Hardy, and we are coming to you live from the Roundhouse here in London.
Let's hear it, Roundhouse! Look at all these beautiful people, all these wonderful Halo fans. Come a little bit closer, everyone.
Yeah,
We're not
don't be
gonna
afraid
bite.
of us. I mean, I'm not going to bite.
That's
much.
right.
Yeah, I mean, Halo fans of all ages, this is your night.
Look, they've come closer.
Exactly. Oh, God, I'm actually a little bit intimidated now.
Such power we wield. Love it.
This is the Halo 5 Guardians UK live launch coming at you right now. You guys excited?
Yes.
I'm very excited. We've got so much to get through over the next 2.5 hours. Graeme, let us know exactly what's coming off. Start us off.
We have an absolutely incredible show for you watching at home, and all of you in the room here tonight. Is going to be fantastic. We have some of the best Halo 5 arena multiplayer this side of the Atlantic, with 4 teams of hand-picked YouTubers and massive Halo fans as they battle out for European and UK bragging rights.
And not only that, I've now dubbed him Mr. Halo, 343 Industries, Frank O'Connor, who's the guy behind the whole Halo universe. He's been in it since the start. We're going to be chatting to him and actually getting some exclusive looks at some of the campaign gameplay.
That's right, you are getting 2 bald Scotsmen for the price of 1 tonight, and you are very welcome. If you add in a lot of prizes, some top-shelf shoutcasting, and a few other surprises, and you've got yourself a hell of a Halo show tonight.
Yeah, we're going to be going out live across YouTube, gaming, and of course, Xbox.com. And we want to hear from you guys out there because you guys are, you know, some of the most engaged, passionate fans going. You know, you might be Team Master Chief, you might be Team Locke. I mean, I don't know. You might be super into your multiplayer or just love a good old story. Whatever it is, you need to let us know by tweeting us at Xbox UK using the hashtag Halo5.
And if you use that hashtag Halo5, you get your own little Master Chief emoji included in that tweet as well. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen that.
Who's seen that in the room tonight? Who's seen the Master Chief emoji?
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's quality. It's really, really, really good. Now, so before we get started, oh, and by the way, Team Locke.
I feel that's, I don't know, what do you guys think?
Who's Team Locke in the room tonight? Team Locke?
I mean,
Come
I just
on.
I don't understand.
You guys
how
make
you
me
can
sick.
be.
The Chief has gone AWOL. We need to hunt him down. You make me sick.
You need
Too
to
much
find-
support for Team Chief in the room tonight.
Dude, we need to find out why he's doing it. You're just being deliberately difficult this evening, Graeme. I
Right,
can
before
tell.
we get started in earnest, let's take a moment to let's just pause for a moment and appreciate just how impressive the legions of Halo fans out there, I'm talking to you out there, every single one of you, and every single one of you in the room. Going back to Halo Combat Evolved, the very first Halo on the original Xbox, we have now sold over 65 million copies of Halo. That is a hell of a lot of Halo, and it's an awful lot of Halo fans as well. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and so tonight, you know, this is for you guys, for every single one of you out there that loves the franchise as much as we do, and you guys watching at home. This is all about you.
And in just a few short hours, Halo 5 Guardians will be going live and launching in the UK. Who's excited for that tonight? Yes! Been waiting for years. It's one of the most ambitious campaigns to date in which the Master Chief is missing. He's gone AWOL. He is not listening to commands from the UNSC. And his loyalty is being questioned. He's even being labelled, whisper it, a traitor. And Spartan Locke is going to hunt him down. And it's the biggest investment in multiplayer ever with Arena, Breakout, and the all-new Warzone mode. That is 12 versus 12, PvE, PvP. It is all going off. Halo 5 is the most ambitious Halo game we have ever released. We are massively excited, and we hope everyone here is excited as well. Are you excited? Yes.
Love it. This is great. I mean, I think we should just really get started because we've got so much to get through. We've got these hand-picked teams going against each other, cherry-picked, some might say. So how we're going to be running it is going to have 2 semi-finals, a final, and then a 3rd to 4th place playoff as well. And it's only going to be one game. One game, 15 minutes, and that's it. You're done. They have to bring their A game right from the get-go. So I should really hope some of them are warming up somewhere because it's going to be embarrassing, frankly, if they lose.
Immediate knockout. No prisoners will be taken tonight. We're going to be showcasing a lot of different modes from Halo 5 Guardians. And the final, the 2 teams will go head-to-head in a grand finale on Breakout mode. It's a nail-biting new gameplay mode. Close quarter battles in small gameplay arenas. No respawns allowed.
Sorry, what?
You heard me.
My match, I would last like 10 seconds. That'd be, I'd be sitting
Well,
there grumpy.
we're all very lucky that you're not playing. And it will be a
Yes.
true test of skill for our finalists tonight. And it's not just bragging right up for grabs. The winning team will also take home a really, really wonderful trophy. I've seen it backstage. It's an absolute beaut.
Yeah, it's amazing. They've got a lot to play for, although just the shame of losing is one of the biggest incentives. So I think we should probably meet the players then. Let's see who we're going to be
Who wants to meet
for.
our teams tonight? Well, let's get them out. I would like to introduce Team Bravo will be on this side and Team Alpha on this side. Let's go!
Let's come on out, teams!
Yeah!
Yeah. Oh, Benny.
Typical Benny Central.
This is why you come to rehearsals, Benny. This is why
Unbelievable.
you come to rehearsals.
down
There we
there.
go. Can you tell it's live? It's live.
Hashtag blame Benny. Standard. Everybody give up for Team Bravo here. Yes. All right, Team Bravo, I'm going to run down the line. I want you to introduce yourself and tell me your favorite weapon in Halo.
I'm John, Gamer Tactic Mechanico, and I will be unleashing Serious Dong with the battle rifle.
The battle rifle, it's a classic.
Miss 5,000 watts and the battle rifle for me too.
Well, a lot of BRs in this team so far. How are you, mate?
My name's Daniel, and I like punching people.
Like it. Melee. And Benny.
Gonna have to go for the rocket launcher. Just because, like, I know it's not on the map we're playing, but otherwise I'd be going for the battle rifle, but it's too many battle rifles.
One-shot kill, but you know you have to hit with that shot.
Yeah, you don't. It's a big explosion. You don't really need to aim very well, so that's fine.
Fine. And take a look at that lineup over there. You've got Team Alpha over there. Look pretty confident, to be honest. You've got some big names over there. How do you feel?
Yeah, we're having a bit of like behind the scenes little banter, and they seem a bit confident. I'm kind of quite looking forward to going head to head with them, especially John, because he was kind of like getting a bit confident behind stage.
Right, so everyone's gunning for John. Julie, I'm going to hand over to Team Alpha there.
Yes. Hello, I'm with Team Alpha. Tell us your name and what are you going to be playing with? What's your go-to Halo weapon of choice?
My name is More Console, and it's all about the energy sword. Yeah.
Mixing it up a little bit here. All right.
I'm Alex, and it's all about a sniper. It's headshots for days.
Because he's a sneaky so-and-so with his snippety sniping. And yeah, tell us.
Mr. Dalek JD, and if there is one, a shotgun.
Likes to shoot from the hip, probably doesn't plan a lot.
My name's Brad, and it's going to have to be the sniper rifle again.
So you've got a couple of snipers there on the team. I mean, what do you think? Are you going to be... look at your competition over there. I mean, Benny can't even find the right place to stand on the stage. I mean, what does that say?
Doesn't really say a lot, to be honest. Like, he can look and stare all he wants. It's not going to threaten me in the slightest. I know we're going to win, and that's all that matters.
This was supposed to be like a kind of jovial chit-chat, and it's turned a little bit serious. I'm going to leave now, because
Indeed.
It's getting a bit awkward.
Shots fired figuratively, and very soon it'll be shots fired literally as well. Everybody, I want actually you to decide. Who do you think's going to win tonight on this first matchup? Is it going to be Team Brava? Pretty lame, to be honest.
What about Team Alpha? Oh, wow, they really...
Well, the crowd has spoken. Teams Bravo and Alpha, why don't you take your positions and we will introduce our next two teams this evening.
Yes.
We are going to introduce on this side Team Delta. And Julia, you're going to be ushering out Team Charlie.
Team Charlie, let's bring them onto the
Let's
stage.
hear it for Teams Delta and Charlie, everybody.
Woo!
Fantastic. Look at this lot here. This is where the smart money is.
They've come
Team
in.
Delta.
They've come in height order.
Oh, they have, yeah. God. As if I didn't look short enough already. All right, Team Delta, introduce yourself and yeah, let me in on your favorite weapons.
I'm Tomcat, and my favorite weapon is the Magnum.
Magnum's classic in Halo 5 as well. It's quality.
I'm Unknown Player, and my favorite weapon's the BR.
BR, lots of love for the BR tonight.
I'm Will, my favorite weapon's the SMG.
SMG?
In Halo 5.
All right. And Vic?
I'm Vic, and my favorite weapon is the BR.
All right, so lots of love for the BR tonight. Tell me, Vic, what are your tactics for tonight? You know, have you played with these guys before?
Yeah, no, we've been discussing them briefly. Pretty much the tactic is to win. And I think that's quite a good one. I think that's going to hopefully work out.
I think the best tactic you've played so far is to have this man on your team tonight. I mean, some might say he's a bit of a ringer.
Yeah, a little bit. But there's another one over there, so it's fair.
It's mirrored.
Yeah. I guess you go head-to-head quite often, right, in training and stuff. Do you think you can take your brother down tonight?
Yeah, definitely. And I've got some revenge from the Halo MCC event, so yeah, definitely.
All right. Everybody, this is Team Delta. Let's hand over to Team Charlie over there.
Yeah, so guys, what do you think? They're staring you out a little bit. What do you reckon?
Nah, it's all talk. All talk.
Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us what your favourite weapon is in Halo.
My name's Furby, and my favourite weapon is the railgun.
My name's Wizai, and my favourite gun is the shotgun.
You seem like the type.
My name's Alex, and my favourite weapon's the railgun.
Okay. Yeah, we all know who you are.
My name's Ali A, and my best gun, or my favourite gun's BR. Yeah.
I mean, what do you think? You know, you got some like YouTube royalty going up against each other here. I mean, like Vic isn't even paying attention. Obviously, he doesn't see you as a threat. Maybe you should just intimidate him with your height.
I think they're just so worried they've given up, and they're just chatting casually. They're like, you know what, we're going to lose anyway. So we actually beat them last time, so we've got to keep that winning streak going. That's the idea. Yeah.
I love how it's getting so dirty. It's great. Okay, right.
Dirty?
Yeah, dirty smack talk.
All right, let's throw it out to the audience again. Everybody who thinks that Team Delta are going to take it in the second of our semi-finals.
Oh. And what about Team Charlie? It's kind of even.
It's pretty even. Pretty even. All right, thanks, guys. Best of luck to you all. I think teams Delta and Charlie
Are going to
can
head off
leave
and
the
just
stage.
You're going to go and hang out backstage. Get off your phones.
Go
and
backstage.
practice.
Get
I'm
a
talking
massage,
to you.
have a drink, relax. You know, get ready for your game. There you go. The doors are open.
That's good. I was
Get
worried
off.
the doors wouldn't get open.
Get out of here. All right.
Well, yeah, that's it's pretty good stuff. I'm quite excited about this. But so a little birdie told me before we kind of kick off the match that there's a kind of little special little surprise that's going to happen right now.
We have a lot of very special people in the room tonight, lots of Halo fans in here, and we are delighted to share the evening with you. We also have two very special guests. I just managed to sneak them onto the guest list at the end of the day today. As you know, tonight and tomorrow are all about two very special men, Spartan Locke and the Master Chief.
Oh, yes. Ooh. If they were here. Are they late? Oh, no, here we go.
Spartan Locke and the Master Chief.
Yeah! It's pretty. Just like a
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it in the room for the Master Chief and Spartan Locke. Fantastic. I see lots of camera phones out in the audience. Master Chief and Spartan Locke will be around all night tonight for all of your selfies. I'm so small next to these guys. Selfie is going to be...
I should have worn
quite an
heels.
effort.
Should have worn heels. It's always a regret.
And thank you for the late entrance as well, Chief. I guess someone didn't wake you when we needed you. Hey? Good one, night. All right, let's get into the action. Who's ready for some Halo 5 Guardians? Yes! Shoutcasting tonight's competition, we have two cream of the crop
They are.
shoutcasters, I would say. It was a pretty poor crop that year, though. We've got Alan Bricey Bryce and Chris Tunn. If anyone has a better nickname for Chris Tunn, answers on a postcard, please. Honestly, tweet me, because I think we need to work something out for him. Guys, I'm going to hand over to you. Who do we have up first tonight? And tell me your number one top tip for Halo 5 Guardians.
Well, I can actually do one better for you, Graham. I'm going to give you two top tips that these players are really going to go for. First of all, make sure you hit those headshots. They will help you win any gunfight. The second, and none of them mentioned, but the pistol is actually very effective on Halo 5, and at close to medium range, you can out-damage a BR. So hopefully some of these players will actually take that in and use that to their advantage. But coming up tonight, first game is going to be Alpha versus Bravo, and we're going to be playing Slayer on Plaza. We
talk about the verticality so much on this one. All the power areas are the upper side of the map, so everybody's want to get hold of those areas.
They most certainly are. Power weapons will be the key of the day. And speaking of some of these players on Alpha and Bravo, I actually know some of these players personally. I'll be looking for a few of them there. Hashtag blame Benny. Isn't Benny Central's actual kind of hashtag for when he plays? It's hashtag Choke Central. He has a little problem with pressure and composure in high pressure games, so I'll be keeping an eye on him here. But fortunately, so does Dalek. I once saw him miss capturing a flag by running past it. So and his team had to scream at him to turn around. So both these teams, you know, are they going to be the strong link as they were talking during the intro, or are they in fact the weak link? Is something we will find out.
I'm really interested to see who gets the command of those power weapon areas. I'm going to ask you for a bold prediction because, I mean, these guys have not really played together before. It's going to be interesting to see how they go against it. So it's really just based on single talent. And yeah, predictions from you guys.
Honestly, that's probably the one and only time I'll compliment Benny. He's a very powerful Slayer. I probably am going to go with Team Bravo. However, one of the key things to note in this is keeping your teammates alive is very important. I don't think Benny's going to be focused on that. However, he's going to be just trying to get it himself. Teamwork is really going to come together at the same time. Bearing in mind how many shields and how many shots you have to put into these players, if you can work together with your teammates effectively, you can drop them so much quicker.
We talk about the classic Halo 5 shot, don't we, with the Beyond. If you've got all those players there together, you put those shots on one place, it's going to drop very, very quickly. All the weapons that drop people quickly, sniper rifles.
There is going to be a sniper rifle on this map, and I said again with the headshots, if you hit them in the head, it's an instant kill, and that's going to be looking for. I'm going to be looking for the players who's going to grab that sniper first of all and start taking heads.
Yeah, you know what I'm really looking forward to
Oh, that's going to settle the best teams from the worst teams.
It's going to be really interesting because we do have Slayer coming up first. And I do believe we're playing around 8 minutes at the moment as far as I'm aware.
Well, we'll find out as we get into it. But one other thing that the players need to be aware of on Plaza is top control is key. And the reason for this, although you're a little bit more exposed, is it's a bit of a nade trap down the bottom. You will be in serious trouble if you get down there. The nades will come flying at you very, very regularly, and the majority of the power weapons are actually on the top level as well.
Yeah, and you know, we are really to see a lot of
Yeah.
concentration on the top level. If they're worth their money anyway. I mean, this is what our suggestion is, whether Benny Sentinel and Co actually take on this advice as another. It'll be interesting to see who actually does do that, right? It's definitely the best way to go. And, you know, the ground and pound is going to be one of them things. You know, the guys joining here, running themselves to the ground floor. It'll be interesting to see on this one because we said with this map, verticality is a big, big thing.
I'm interested to see who gets the first Spartan charge go down. You sprint at them and hit their melee. You can actually you actually punch them back a significant distance as well, which gives you enough space to line up that headshot. So I'm going to see if anybody actually manages to pull that off effectively. It's not always the easiest thing to hit, and it does mean you have to sprint at the other person and then go for the melee. So it's yeah, but what if they get you weaker? What if they start taking shots at you first? What if they're holding a power weapon? Remember correctly, the Hydra launcher is also on this map. They could just dump, 6 rockets into you.
That would be unfortunate.
Yeah, it would be unfortunate.
The 6 rockets, I think one's enough as we actually talked about, and it'll be interesting to see as said when the players get a hold of those power weapons, because that's when things are really going to kick off. But you know, we've got the classical Halo weapons. We've got the DMR, we've got the battle rifle, both really stalwart weapons of Halo. And you know, in the hands of somebody who can use them, they are just as deadly as any of the power weapons.
They certainly are. Like I said when I was speaking about headshots before, if you manage to get them at least low or with no shields, a headshot will take them down straight away. So these players are going to have to get used to not just going for center of mass, because it would actually it takes an extra shot center of mass to kill them, but it will be an instant shot without shields.
Yeah, we're going to see how many people get those perfect shots. As they come up and do just get that short kills off, 5 bursts of the BR. And also we've got the light shot at the beginning now as well. So
Yes.
really interesting. I think that's 3 shots to the head down. So you're going to have to really watch it. If anybody get a hold of that weapon with a skilled shot, the enemy team are going to have a lot of trouble.
They certainly are. Now, I'm going to ask you your predictions for this one. We have 4 wonderful teams, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta. Who exactly do you think is going to at least see in the grand final, but win it all?
Well, I'm going to say to win it all, I'm going to go with that one first. It's going to be Charlie and Delta. You've got the Bucks on those teams. I think, that is going to be a massive, massive, massive positive for those teams. We'll see how they go when one of them gets to the final, because 2 brothers going up against each other after this.
Yeah, I mean that's a little bit of a couple of ringers there, to be honest with you. I'm fairly certain they're Halo professionals.
Yeah, would you class that as cheating? I'm not too sure.
I don't know. I think we know just how good these players realistically are, and I think it's going to be one of those ones where, if they underperform here is more of the big story. If they let their team down, they've got a lot on their shoulders.
Yeah, they really are expecting it to completely carry the hell out of all their teammates. But at the same time, we're going to see which team is going to come off that, and it's really literally going to be a case of the Bucks going against each other.
All right, well, it looks like we are now loading in. It's going to be Slayer Plaza. And these 2 teams are going to go to war, of course. Controlling those power weapons. 50 kills to win. And 12 minutes is going to be on the clock between these 2 squads. You see there, Bravo are going to be in red, and it will be Alpha in blue. We jump on, first of all, with Benny Central. And you see there's an overshield already been popped. And that player is Jake Clark. Let's see what they're going to do when they use it. Get on board. He is actually going to have a battle rifle as well, so really stacked with these weapons to begin with. No kills have gone down so far as both teams. Power weapons. The enemy fire. And he's going to turn around the overkill. He saves him a little bit. He would be very low right now if he wasn't able to make this. Still with the battle rifle. Just being very, very careful. Like I said here, not only is it important to get the kill, stay alive. He does get outshot. And that was a big kill at the same time, losing the overfire and he's had a PR. Like I said, if you have that pistol, which is what he was killed by, you can out-damage them there straight away. Now, staying on board with him, let's see who else is up to stuff on this map. Already it's 3-1 to Red Squad. And they are going to be pulling into the lead. It's now 5-1. There's so many kills going down. And it does look they're struggling a little bit. Let's get back on board with Benny. And I'm just going to try and see if Benny can try and bring this one back in. It's the player himself. They are winning. Taking damage in Plaza. And they've been covering his teammate, which is actually really good of him. He let his teammate get those shields back up.
Yeah, well, the Master Chief has been a bit of a traitor again. It seems as if he's been fiddling with my mind, but we're all sorted now. Let's see if and my God, he actually manages to get himself a kill. He manages to pick up 2 there, Benny.
Oh, he's going with the first whack smack, takes him down.
He's going to come in, and can you believe it, Choke Central himself.
Team 8-1 ahead, Bravo leading by a significant margin to begin with, and it's probably this teamwork that we are actually seeing on stream is the reason. They are sticking together, they are at least buddying up in certain scenarios. Like I said, if you want to control your fire, you will be able to take players down. So much quicker, they're looking for another kill, getting it. The second player there, just so many kills going down, and it's almost unanswered by the Alpha squad in blue. They are really struggling. They need to group up and focus their fire. Every time we see them, they're getting outmanned and outgunned.
You're seeing all the kills from players with the Beyond. Benny's actually just picking himself up. Wavy shots there from Benny. Not coming to expect that. That triple kill, there was a double sniper kill there on the other side of the map. Let's stay on board with Benny. There's the perfect kill coming in from Benny.
Let us go!
A triple kill from Benny! He's been lying to me.
He's going for another one here. It doesn't even matter. Using the pistol, the devastating effect. This man is all about the automatic weapons, and he's making it clear here. It's now 18-4. Already, this team will just be so big they can't come back. Right now, he's waiting for the power weapon. He will now have the sniper. The first time we will see this here. We're all focused on Benny just because of how well he is actually doing.
Yeah, it's always good to see a good player have that Beyond in his hands. Something you can do with a sniper rifle, though, have to be a little bit more accurate. Accuracy is very well rewarded.
It looks like they're playing really passive against him.
Is what he's changed it to,
He is being looked. So let's get one more with Dalek. Dalek just actually picked up a kill himself. Now we're going to watch blue team. Can they mount a massive comeback? 21-5 the current score. Now they are just holding. It looks like they're actually starting to slow this down. So right now, the blue squad are just being a little bit more cautious. They're aware that their tactics will work. They're going out. And he's actually going to use the assault rifle. They tries to back off him, but he has been flanked. Dalek now has to get away. Doesn't want to be shot in the head with no shield. He will go down.
He's in so much trouble.
He does. He needs to wait. He needs to wait for these shields to come back up. He goes down, give another kill away, and make coming back even harder.
Well, still on time. Dalek should be able to get a kill here. Not quite going to happen for him. Really, this is a dominating performance from Team Bravo.
All of them down. I actually tried to switch to another player. They were all down. Let's see if we can actually see Benny take a shot with the sniper rifle onto somebody. He has now still got that power weapon. Actually, I see another power weapon in play. Let's go on board with Jay Clark.
Here we go.
Hydra launcher. 6 rockets. Will lock on if he can get it.
6 of them coming towards you. It's a lot of trouble. Let's see what he can do with it.
He's trying to get it. He's just going to pump all Jay down. Not getting any kills from below, but will at least bring them weak. Teammates may be able to pick up a kill or clean one up here and get it. Now goes to the lock-on. Is going to get it as well. Beautiful kill from him there. Using the lock-on a lot more effective than just spamming them into the air.
VR in hand as well. We've seen it used to devastating effect so far. Bryce,
a lot of VR fans actually when we spoke to them.
Yeah, a little bit wavy. He is going to pick it up eventually. Benny getting into the game now.
He is. This is what Benny lives for. When Benny sleeps, Benny dreams of this.
Somehow being a success in the video game has been that successful recently, as far as I'm aware.
Well, still on board with Benny, picking up some more plasma grenades to replenish his grenade stock. Very important on Halo. Helps you pop nades, help balance around the corners, and if you can get a good nade down to pop that shield, it's just a one shot in the head. But it looks like he's in trouble now. Down he goes, as they are now finally squatting up here. Alpha may have a chance to come back in this game if they keep playing this way.
Here we go, let's see what he can do with the VR. As I said, it has worked out quite well for a lot of players, not so much at that point. Let's see if we can jump on board with somebody else.
I'm going to miss 5,000 watts. She's going to be able to get a kill. We can get on board with it fast.
Yeah, let's 5,000 watts, a bit of a chance here. And she is on the winning team currently. 33-11 is the score.
Shields back up.
It looks like your predictions of actually sniper rifles on
I did say. I'll give Benny credit where it's due when he deserves it. And it looks like they picked up the sniper again as well. Actually, see, might well win play as well. Let's jump on board with Jay Clark again.
He seems to have light shot hands. Let's see what he can do with this.
Now, if you can hit this correctly, you can kill people with 3 shots. They've got a player coming up here, throws a nade, actually ends up throwing it short. He's being a bit cautious now, going with a pistol at close range. This player goes to get the spot and Charlie misses him. He's being heavily put down, but hits the perfect headshot and takes him. Jay Clark, calm under pressure, making sure to land those shots.
Such a massive thing, you know, a lot of players.
It's a little bit dodgy actually to go up top of that point. If you go up top and you've got no shield, you're just saying, you know what, shoot me in the head, anyone in the right area, that's fine.
And the light shot, so powerful. Now, assault rifle in hand, you really do need to be picking up some of those swaps. The Magnum not going to happen for Jay Clark there.
That's what I was talking about, right? He threw the grenade down, he was hoping to pop the shields with it, he pulled out the pistol to get that headshot. He knew he was at a disadvantage in the fight, he knew he had to even the odds somehow. But right now, there is a more fights going on. Let's jump forward with Benny. Benny goes down at the same time, and there is actually a little bit of a comeback coming on for the Alpha squad in blue.
Yeah, they brought it back a little bit, but the deficit...
It's a little bit of a comeback.
A little bit of a comeback. We are still nearly 30 points behind Bricey.
See kill going down. Only 6 more kills now, and it will be the end of this game. This would be one of the most heroic comebacks you'll ever see, probably in the entirety of Halo 5 when it comes out, let alone before it does.
Just spray it in for AJ. B-Killer, sorry, going to be able to get that kill. Protecting his teammates, getting the medal there, but 4 kills is all that Bravo team need. 47 to 18 is the score, and there's a lot of time for them to get those few kills, Bricey.
Well, sorry, I'm on board with Rexy and actually the Hydro launch, but every single one of that squad is going down, and it's 1 more kill to end this game. Who is going to be able to get it? I didn't see you grab that one, but 50 to 19. Bravo team setting a dominating performance here in the first game of the Halo 5 launch.
Yeah, Benny really coming up with the goods there. I am so surprised, by the way. You're looking quite smug, but we'll see how that goes when you're going against somebody who's actually really, really good at Halo, because the Book Brothers, one of them is going to be taking out Benny in the next game that they're going to be playing, which will be in the final.
Well, he put up a dominating performance. I love to see the scoreboard. I know he was in the double digits when we saw him in the early half of the game, so it was a massive kind of score for him. And it turns out it's not all talk from Benny. Big plays coming in, and you can actually see now the scoreboard on your screen. That must have been him.
21 and 4 from Benny there. 10 assists as well.
But this, you can see, all right, on the assist, you can see how much more that squad has got. They were sticking more as a unit. They were concentrating fire. They were hitting their hedges as well. They were so more accurate than the Alpha team, and that was the difference. They managed to just pull this out in a game of gun skill. It's going to be that squad.
Yeah, and they walk away with it. A very, very convincing victory as well. I mean, they really never faltered. Straight from the off, they were getting kill after kill after kill. I mean, it was 20.
Well, I was wondering what was going on. I mean, we just saw the kills go up. It was like they were stuck on 1 kill for a long time. And I was sitting there going, have they decided not to start yet? Have they decided to do something else?
Well,
but it turns out, you know, power weapons come into play. We saw a few Hydra launches used, not very effectively in some cases.
Well, if I'm honest, it seems as if the BR was the real big talking point for the Bravo team. Benny using a great effect, 2 triple kills, I believe we actually seen. A couple of melee hits in there as well, really helping him out. And I don't want to say it, and I'll hate myself for the rest of my life. I was actually quite impressed with Benny Central.
Yeah, it was fairly impressive.
I'm putting him on blast here, I'm sorry.
I'm sure he might have been sitting in the wrong console when we were watching someone else. I'm not entirely sure, to be personally honest with you. But yeah, it was a very good performance from that team. And you've got to be asking, is that now the team that will end up winning the grand final, which they've just progressed to?
Yeah, well, you know, they're going to be in with a good shout. But as said, the professional players on the other side of the bracket here.
There is professional players on the other side of the bracket, and they could certainly prove an upset. But that's the only team slayer we're going to see tonight, so...
Yeah, we will see other game modes very, very shortly. But I believe Julia and Graeme are there on the floor with the victors and the losers.
Thank you, Bricey and Tunny. Great work as always, everybody. Let's hear it for Team Bravo.
Yeah.
50 to 19 winners. I'll tell you what, I didn't think it was going to be that easy. What did you think?
I was nervous as hell at the start because it was literally after the first exchange over the sniper rifle and the overshield, there was like no kills. And it was like everyone kind of regrouped and spread out. And I think it was Jess and Dan managed to pick up the first kill, which kind of broke them, because then we could push in and pick it up, and they just kind of went from there, and we just rolled off the spawns, got all the battle rifles. So they only had really their starting assault rifle and Magnum, which kind of meant they were on the like downward hill from the start.
Bricey and Tunny reluctant to pay you any plaudits, but to be fair, 2 triple kills. What you were like 21 and 4 or something ridiculous like that. It was pretty good scores on the board. How do you feel?
Yeah, I think Brycey and Ton just enjoy giving me grief. They've done it through all the Call of Duty days and now into the Halo days. So it's fun. I'm quite happy with it though. I was quite happy when I got the first triple, which had I think John, Alan, and Alex in it. So I kind of got up.
That is, as far as triples go, that's a pretty good one. Jess, Benny calling you out there for getting that first kill in there. How did you feel as part of the team?
It felt really good. We had really good communication, even though our communication was down for the headset. But he would tell me to flank, and I was usually sticking behind Benny and throwing grenades, supporting Benny. And then when he told me to flank, I would flank, and we were able to get him some good kills in the game.
Nice. How are you feeling about the final now? Will that communication play off there, you think?
Yeah, I feel really good about our team. So I think that just our teamwork and the fact that we do work well together will end up doing us really good.
Jess and Benny, Team Bravo, and I'm going to hand over to Julia and the losers.
Oh, well, technically, yeah. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Okay.
You really look like you need a hug right now. How do you feel?
Well, I'm just going to say 2 words, really. Beginner's...
Remember, it's a live stream and you can't swear.
I know. Beginner's luck. That's what I'm going to say.
No one has much faith in you, Benny, do they? It's like a constant disbelief that you can achieve something. It's quite... Is it? I mean, do you think it was down to Benny?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I understand it's down to Benny.
I mean, is it distracting looking at that sort of nauseatingly cheerful face all the time?
Massive head.
No, we're boosting his ego now, but next round you're going to get mashed. So, what goes up must come down. Huh? What goes up must come down.
I'm loving the smack talk is they're still going here. How do you feel?
Not great. I mean, it's never great when you got Benny smiling at you when, you know, he called it from the offset. But, I mean, we went in there with thinking, you know, let's group up. Let's make sure we don't split up. Go for the power weapons, but I guess at the end of the day, they broke us. And we figured out their tactic, but by then it was way too late.
See, that's the problem with only having, like, one game. You did, like, by the time you sort of figured it out, it's too late.
They've got another game. They'll be going into the 3rd and
Yes.
4th playoff. So there's still a shot at glory tonight. But right now, we are going to hand back over to our casters to get into the 2nd match of the evening. So let's hand it back over to Brycey and Chris Heavyweight Ton.
I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what about you is heavyweight, but...
What reference is that from?
I have no idea, but we'll find out. Anyway, next game coming up, it's going to be Charlie versus Delta. And this is a little bit of a pro showdown. The brothers, the Buck twins, as they are more commonly known, are in one in each squad.
Yeah, it's going to be a much more interesting game, I feel. I don't think it's going to be as one-sided. I think it is literally going... You heard Miss 5000 Watts speak about supporting Benny. I think 3 players on either the team just support the Bucks, and you might it might work
right
out
now.
all right.
They should be going. What is the best thing we can do? Take that pro knowledge.
How do you shoot? How do you sprint? How do you sprint? How do
That
you
was
play?
you before we came on.
No.
Anyway, right. There's 2 teams. We've got Big Star, Buck. We've got unknown player Tomcat going up against Verby Wizite, Buck 20, and Ali A. Now, we'll ask you here. You were wrong in the first prediction. New prediction. It's capture the flag, by the way.
All right, okay. Well, capture the flag is something completely different because it's not all down to your
No, it's not.
Centered around the objective work. Oh, it's a toss of a coin for me because I think it is literally centralized around the 2 Buck twins. I'm going to go for the highest number, Buck 57. I think I do believe it is Charlie, will win that one.
Okay. I'm going to go against you again. I'm going to believe in Buck 20, and I'm going to believe in Ali A.
Oh,
I don't
believe in Ali A.
He seems very confident backstage. Very confident backstage.
Yeah.
I'm seeing him here. I know he's got some skills. I've played against him before in a few games. So yeah, I'm going to go with him here and see whether or not I can be right twice in a row. But you are right. This is a very different game mode. Capture the flag. This is not just the lone gun. It's not just about your slaying power. You must coordinate with your squad. You've got to make sure if that flag is going away, you can get it home. Or if you've lost your own flag, you can somehow coordinate a way to shut them down.
I do believe we had a little capture the flag game before we went live, didn't we, Brycey? And I do believe that it was 2 versus 3 in your favour, and I do believe
my controller
that
broke.
My team won. So my duo beat your 3 before.
Yeah, but
maybe
it wasn't
these guys
you,
were
it was
watching
the
it,
person you're
and
playing
maybe
with.
they can take some pointers from what we did, and maybe they will be able to look at your gameplay and think, maybe you should do something different.
I feel like you're being quite dishonest now because it wasn't you. It was the person you were playing with.
Versus 3.
A rather lovely man by the name of Meekle.
It was 2
who
versus
carried
3.
you very, very hard.
It was 2
All right, but let's talk about Colosseum, because that is the actual map we're going to be going into. And for me, Colosseum is one of the ones where if you're a long-range fighter and you like kind of doing that, this is the map for you. A lot of open sight lines. There's a sniper rifle on this map. There's also a rocket launcher's map, so we'll see that for the first time tonight. Dropping down to the lower levels, it does have a little bit more cover, but again, in a grenade trap, there are some plasma grenades down on the bottom as well. To be honest with you here, like I said, we can see a lot of long-range gunfights. So you've got to be screaming at your team constantly about how to get the flag home.
I think we're going to see a lot of, I mean, it is solely dependent on the power weapons getting hold of, because those power weapons, especially the rocket launcher, is it's a great advantage point for the whole map, essentially. And
but it's difficult to get if you go up there. You've got to be careful.
You are so open. So it's going to be interesting to see who's going to make the first move towards that. We are going to see, though, and straight down the middle, we're going to see how Vicstar is going to do.
On board with Vicstar right now, and it looks like very badly as he goes straight down. Let's jump on board with unknown players. He goes down as well. So does Tomcat. Big start actually here from the Delta squad.
Yep.
Oh, Ali A. Let's jump on board with him.
Oh, he's got a sniper rifle.
He
Let's see
does
what
have
he
it.
do this. I mean, if you've got the sniper rifle, you don't want to be on the lowest point of the map. Ali, and he is going to get shut down very, very quickly there. Not much you can do about that. Oh, scout shot in hand. 2 shots going to come in, and that's actually a double kill. Is he going to pick up the rocket launcher as well? Oh, he's thick against it. Has the DMR in hand, and this is going to be very, very bad, because 120 is a master when it comes to Halo. Fantastic work by him, picking up a few shots there with the DMR.
You can see both squads neither really going for this flag quite yet. But already a chaos shot coming into play again, trying to get the BR. It's not going to get turned around, not able to get that second kill. Both squads looking trying to get dominance here. We're actually going to be seeing the rocket launcher comes out, but it's no good. It doesn't actually manage to get anybody.
Yeah, the Magnum counteracting the rocket launcher there.
Tomcat will pick it up though.
Tomcat has a chance to redeem his teammate. That wasn't great. Both flags not being touched too much. And these teams just seem to be slaying in the middle of the map at the moment. But
he needs to use it. He's got a power weapon. He really needs to stay alive with it. Use it to try and get this flag away.
Yeah,
coordinate with your teammates now. Let them keep you alive and get the kills with it. It's such a powerful weapon. Either hit them or get it near them. Most people shoot it directly into the ground, that area of effect.
He's not really having much joy, is he?
And
He doesn't
actually,
manage to
hopefully
use it,
that player will go and pick it up, because it's such a powerful weapon on this map. Flag is actually going to be away. Verby has pulled, but he is going to be weak here. He needs his teammates. Still has his pistol to use to defend himself. But he is now slowly walking this one home. He's going to put it in for the first cap of the night. It does look like he should be able to, and Verby will have it.
And that's going to be 1-0 now to Team Charlie. Looking good for them. And oh, once again, it's away. Ali making the run here. He's going to have cover from his teammates. And something we're not seeing so much is the juggling of the flag that we do see a lot in pro play.
Yeah, so this is one thing we should have mentioned before this map here. It's actually faster to run the flag if you kind of throw it. So you kind of switch weapon, and you can keep juggling and then actually brought it back. You can kind of keep throwing it away.
Oh,
and
rocket
actually run
launcher.
faster. But that rocket launcher will get a double kill at the same time, and now that flag should go down. It's a big chance to stop that push.
Yeah, 3 men. He did actually go down from Team Charlie, but it is now 1-1. The counter attack must have come in. Fantastic work by Team Delta to bring this one back.
So yeah, they're still looking at this as 1-1, and we've got 9 minutes left to play, and I'm not entirely sure who's going to win this one. They're waiting for that sniper power up, Ali. Can he be more effective with it than we saw last time around? Still holding it down. Teammates are going to be trying to get map control for him and protect him. He's going to get the jump now. He's going to look for this one close range. Oh, no, he missed it! He's going to double
beatdown.
Ali will stay alive, but he will be picked up. I think that was a Buck player, not allowing him to get away with it. Ali just not able to kind of convert that one. And now we'll get jump forward with Tomcat. He's in a good position here. Staying up top with the DMR will allow you to rain fire down. And realistically, in this game, you've got to continuously do it. You've got to help your teammates. Even if you're not going to get that kill, even if you don't think you're going to be able to make that kill onto Halo, onto the player, if you make the shields weak, somebody else might be able to pick it up.
Yeah, you know, it's all about assists. You know, team shot is a massive thing, as we spoke about at the beginning of the game.
Oh, what a great nade pop.
Tomcat is in a lot of trouble here, though. All the shields are down. Half his health is gone.
Regens up out again.
Let's see what Ali can do with this, because
I believe he'll hit a shot.
He hasn't had much joy with it, if I'm honest with you.
He's looking for a shot now, not able to quite get it. He's just holding a quite central position here. Obviously just laying down supporting fire for his squad. But he's got to hit somebody with it for him. He needs to get it. No, misses again. He's going very, very weak. Needs to stay alive. Do not want to give up that power weapon. especially when you're still scoring.
Yeah,
If you can get it now, if your teammates can get in there, give it support, and get the shot. No, again, another miss by Allier. Maybe it's time to consider passing it to somebody else.
Yeah, potentially. Ali's not really having much joy. Maybe we can check the Carnage report after this to see what his accuracy was with it. And I'm going to say it's not that great. But currently, at this moment in time,
he's still looking for his players. I'm going to stay with him for a bit. I believe he's going to be able to get this one. Both flags still at their home positions. Ali is still up top. And he's looking, he can't see anybody. He needs to rely on his teammate to get play now. Goes for it. Is not going to get it, I don't think.
Oh, no, he did
manage to get it. He did manage to get it.
Good work by Ali to eventually get a hold of it. Not going to quite get the second one. Magnum is out. Not going to happen.
So they need to take advantage of the fact that he is up top. That flag is going to be pulled away. He needs to escort his teammates. And needs to maybe think about relocating. If he's not having that much kind of traffic to shoot at, then he has to go somewhere else. Because he's only killed one person while we've been watching him for that length of time. Is actually a really ineffective way of controlling it.
I think we'll go 20, yeah. Let's see what he can do with his DMR. And I'd imagine you'll see some impressive play here. Be interested to see the scoreboard, to see how many kills he's actually got. There's the one kill going to come in there for him as well. I know his teammate is going to go down to a couple of grenades.
On board with Wizite. Wizite's now going to be pushing. Now, you see already the communication coming in when we look at the players. And it's going to be there. Nade is going to hit him a little bit weak, not as big as he could have been. Needs to go back up his teammate. Player coming behind him. He definitely needs to stay alive. He's one shot right now. If a player can get him, and down he goes. Will be taken out. And neither team able to break this deadlock.
Yeah, we're going to very, very close game here, Bryce. There's 6 minutes remaining on the clock. And it is first to 3 captures, so both these teams only need 2 more. Although they've managed to get one each in about 8 minutes. So it'll be interesting to see what he can do. The rocket launcher is going to come in. He is going to manage to get the kill. And gets wiped out himself. That's rather unfortunate there, but
he did call out to his teammate. His teammate will get it. And it is in the hands of one of the Buck twins. Buck 20. Looking for it. Picks up 1 kill with it. He should be very, very efficient with this and be able to get another kill. And this could be the difference between a flagpole. And he's still looking for that one player. He knows there's a player below now. Going to be able to get it. Gets that second kill at the same time. Out of rockets. Sure. Oh no, he does have a spare. He has a spare rocket. He's going to be looking for this one. Can he make a kill? No, he decides not to. Eventually has to rely on it. He goes down to no shields. That flag will be pulled. And now going to be trying to get it away here. Going to be using the pistol to defend himself at the same time. Going for the gets the double kill, and now going to be juggling it home. This is a fast and effective way to move the flag.
Yeah, as you can see, the juggling came in there. No, who's that? Is that Allier with the snipe? Oh, he manages to get the shot. The bug, is he going to be able to get the kill? Not quite. Bug 20 does go down.
They might be able to get this cap.
Yeah, it's looking good though.
He's going to be able to put it home. No! It's been stopped! It's been stopped!
It's so close to it, and it has actually been returned as well. So now 1-1 with 5 minutes remaining, and that's real good work by Team Charlie there. Sorry, I think it was Team Delta, who got the return. There's 1-1 piece now with 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining.
He is going to eventually go down. And that was just, I can't believe they didn't manage to do that. It literally, when he died, the flag flew away from his body and landed on the other flag. That's how close he was.
So close. It's them moments that why we love Halo. It can come right down to the nitty-gritty. Because it takes so long to kill each other in the hands of somebody who's professional, though it doesn't really take that long. But at the same time, you know, it's not a quick kill. And that's why we have these really tense moments. Big shot's going to come in there from Big Star. Not really able to do anything with it. On board with unknown player. Haven't given him much love.
Back up into a grenade.
Double grenade's going to come in there.
It's now 2-1.
And suddenly,
very close game.
The lead goes over
to Delta. Delta on 2-1 up, and bearing in mind the time is ticking away. 3 minutes 50 left, that goes away again. Needs to get another kill here. He managed to get 1. Not able to convert to the second, but did slow down that flagpole. It is now going to be Buck 20, looking to even this one up. Can he get it home this time? Failed on the last flagpole to tie it up. He's been hit so heavily. He's now 1 shot. It is going to be taken down as well. That flag is now free to be returned. But fortunately, it's Allier to the rescue. Can he manage to get this one? No, no. He's also denied. Only 1 player left. It's Burby's in a position, but 3 of them are against him, and down he goes as well. It's no good. They were not able to get it home. It's still 2-1 to Charlie.
There is that team shotting from Charlie that we talked about. So many different kills coming in there because there was so many of them concentrating their fire on a single target. It was always against the guy that had the flag, and it just seemed to be picked up time and time again. But here comes the double duel. Not going to quite happen there. Oh, the kill's actually going to come in. They're going to be swapping things around. And oh, Allier, he's the power weapon master.
He's the master at getting them. He's not the master of using them, unfortunately. And that will be knocked down again here. And it does seem right now other guys on Charlie squad are having a little bit of a rough time. They have to figure out a way to get this back. 2.5 minutes remaining. and it's been this way for quite a length of time. Realistically, they've had 2 opportunities to put it home and failed right at the last point. And he's looking for him long range. Will actually be able to get that kill at the same time. Well, I've seen Verby actually get the rocket, so he might be making a big push. He runs into a little bit of a split in the drain, it puts him slightly weak. Needs to be careful now. He has a power weapon, and he's in a really good position. He's going for the SMG. He's going to be able to pick up one player. If he can push now, his teammate's going to put it away. It's going to be Buck again, who has control. This will be the 3rd time they pulled. Can they convert it?
Well, this is their chance, and looking at the screen that I got up here, Buck 20 is looking really good for it.
Ball with him. Can they get this home?
It's looking good. Oh, the grenade comes in.
So
he has
weak.
no health at all.
No, denied again. Not able to get it, and it should be returned once more. And I think it has been unbelievable. 3 times, 3 chances. Not every single one, and it's actually going to be Team Delta. They're going to look for it again. They are trying to put another one out. And they're now realistically thinking, we've got this in the bag.
Yeah, it's looking like they might do that. Scatter shot is there for somebody to potentially use. Big shot's going to come in from Big Buck 20, though. He's trying to shut things down. It seems as if unknown player is nearly walking this one home. Is he going to have a chance to get it delivered? His flag is actually being pulled away as well, though.
It's just oh no, the
rocket's coming
super
in.
effective double coup has come in. And this may be another opportunity. Abby Hallier, sorry, is going to be looking to pull this one. This is the 4th time. They've had a big kill go down. 2 players drop to a rocket launcher. And now Allier is going to try and tie this one up with a minute left to go. His teammates actually pulling off a double kill at the same time. Only one more player to challenge Allier. It's the triple kill going in. They should be able to get it. He's so close. Surely this one will go home. And he will tie it up eventually. 4 times the charm. Allier will bring it home to bring it 2-2 with 58 seconds remaining.
Wow, Brycey, is anybody going to be able to break the deadlock these teams now find themselves in? But just being told the highest kills now will win. So this needs to be broken by somebody. If you haven't got the most kills here, at 2-2 at a draw, but look, it's looking he's going to be able to get this one home. He's going to win it. They were 2-1 down for most of the series, and they come back and win it in the last 2 minutes.
Oh,
They're
wow.
ecstatic by that phenomenal play.
Wizlight is so happy. Allier also celebrating. Just big plays there. They had so many chances, and you saw that, the tempo of the match was theirs. If they're consistently pulling away the flag, they're making the kills, they're getting in the better position. It was so disheartening to see them fail so many times, especially that first failed attempt, where they just weren't able to put it in. He died, and it was there. It was so close. Wasn't able to convert it. Eventually, though, they found their rhythm. Ali put one home, and then Buck went, oh, just take another one.
Yeah, and you know what? Ali was really hogging those power weapons, but admittedly, probably not that effective.
No.
But the other team do not have them in their hands when Ali has it in his.
Exactly.
So that works in his favor as well. But
yeah,
very
well
played.
Interesting play there. I think towards the end of the game that they started to pull ahead more and more there. Charlie team really found their feet. They were really starting to pull ahead a little bit. And I said, when you fail that many times, you've got to be sitting there going, can we actually get one home now? Is this going to be possible? They tightened up. They didn't just get one. They didn't improve just to get one to tie it up. They got 2 in very quick succession.
Yeah, and you know what? For me, it didn't look as if they were going to win on Slays if it was drawn up. So really clutch moments coming out of the boys there. And again, you're going to have to say the catalyst for that was definitely Buck 20.
Oh, so anyway, the thing was he took it upon himself to run the flag.
Yeah.
He's like, I know how to juggle it. It's, some people have actually missed it and will run past it when they try to catch it again. But he goes, you know what? I'm going to just take this away. And we didn't see, it was actually off camera as we were watching Allier trying to get it home, is he actually made a succession of kills. I think he got 4 kills in succession to kind of go, Ali, it's all right, I'll make sure it's safe for you, buddy.
I've got you. And who would you want more covering you than one of the best Halo players in the world? And they managed to get away with it. Allier is going to be very, very happy that he had that cover. Fantastic work by Team Charlie.
I'm going to give it up for Team Delta, though. They held a lead for that long.
Oh, yeah.
When that flag gets pulled, and you're sitting there going, right, well, they're already halfway back with it now. They coordinated. You saw actually like just a hurricane of nades come in. But you know what? Let's find out what they thought of the game. Back to the stage.
Well, that was a really exciting... you must be quite pleased that kind of turned around at the last moment there.
That was mad, honest to God, that was nail biting for the last 3 minutes. Was just my heart was going mad, man. It's crazy.
How do you feel now? How steady are your hands? Ooh, solid as a rock. So that's great. You must be pleased with that, Ali.
Yeah, I didn't actually. I was so into the action, I didn't know what the score was. I looked down and we were down 1-2. I was like, nah, we're not losing. We're not losing. And then just managed to put it back. Final minute or so, it was crazy.
Do you feel good? Do you feel confident now going into the final? What do you reckon?
Like coming into the next game with that energy is just going to be like, no, we brought it back from that. We could, if we go down, we'll bring it back again. Like the guys on our team, they just kill-wise, they're shutting it down. Flag-wise, they're shutting it down. So
over to you, Graeme, with the losers.
Can I just say, solid as a rock as
Yeah.
a musical reference? That's pretty cool in 1988. Congratulations. Vic, look at those two smug faces over there. To be honest, I wasn't even playing and I'm annoyed. What do you think?
No, it was a super close match, super good match. We were up 2-1 at the start. We managed to stop them just as they were going to score one of their flags at the equaliser point. But then we were trying to play defensively, but they had Alex on their team who dropped 45 kills that game. He was on top of the sniper position with a sniper, and we were trying to defend our flag. We were just getting wiped out over and over. And it was a tough match. We were just trying to hold on at the end, but it was super intense. Good fun.
So the Buck twins are the real deal, and in fact, Will is obviously so upset to be beaten by his brother. He's not even joining us up on stage. He is a serious Halo player, right, Tomcat?
Yeah, it was. I thought we could hold it at the end there. We were holding the lead for a while, and then the last minute or so, they stole it away.
Well, you still have the chance to regain some pride for Team Delta in the 3rd and 4th place playoff. I hope you are enjoying the show tonight. I hope everyone in here is having a good time. You having a good time tonight? Yes, they are. The bar must be open. We'll be back very soon, and in the meantime, we're going to throw to a short trailer. Enjoy.
All hail the conquering hero. Let us remember him as our protector, and not the one who gave us this. As our savior, and not our betrayer. Let us see him forever as you, and not as you. All hail the conquering hero. The one who was supposed to save us all. But now I must save us from you. This. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you were looking for? Was everything you've compromised, everything you've done, worth it? Was it? You've completed your mission, Spartan Locke. Mine is just beginning.
Wow, next to me here is a man who needs little to no introduction because he is the Halo man. He's been around since the dawn of the franchise, and he's here basically to talk to us today a little bit about the kind of campaign multiplayer as well. So welcome, it's Mr. Frank O'Connor.
Ladies and gentlemen, Frank O'Connor in the house. Yes. Frank, welcome back to the UK. This is really a homecoming for you, right?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Scotland, and since they voted no, I'm home. If they voted yes, I'd be in a different country, but here we are.
Well, I didn't think we were going to get into politics, but now you mention it, let's no.
You brought up Iron Brew already.
I brought some Iron Brew for you tonight, so let's table
Excellent.
that conversation till later.
Partially Scottish then. yeah.
Indeed. Seriously, how is it to come back to the UK and spend this, really important day with all these Halo fans here?
It's really fun. We got to pick where we could go for the launch event, and I've done Seattle a couple of times, and LA and New York, and so when the opportunity came to go home, really, I jumped on it. And UK fans are I was saying to someone in the audience, we were chatting earlier, like it's kind of like America. It's the same level of passionate enthusiasm and excitement for the game. So it's a blast to be here, revel in it.
Fantastic. It's a pleasure to have you here, mate.
Thank
now
you.
you're going to be taking us through some exclusive campaign gameplay very soon with your informed voiceover with Julius.
Yes,
That's great.
delicious, his dulcet tones.
Oh, because I remember everything.
Indeed.
I already got asked backstage where the skull was, and I actually don't know. The designers are sneaky, so they move stuff. So.
The truth there is they have been looking for that thing for days
I know, he
in the
wasn't
office.
kidding. He
I've
really wanted me to
witnessed
tell
and
him.
seen
Yeah,
it.
no,
Anyway, but in the meantime, we've got some questions for you.
Sure thing.
Julia's got a good one to start off, right?
So, okay, right. What exactly does a franchise, director do? Like development director, what is the job?
It's if you think about like the Marvel universe or the Star Wars universe, obviously we're a smaller scale than those, but it's the same kind of thing. You have to make sure that all the canon talks to all the other canon. You have to make sure that the core principle of the Halo universe, which is the game, takes center stage. But my job is to help sort of build the universe around it and within that. And that means novels, comic books, live action, animation, action figures, jammies, literally.
Jammies?
Underwear.
I didn't even know there were
It's
jammies.
a big franchise, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Fantastic. And it's such a rich and detailed and amazing universe.
Yeah.
But for people who are coming to Halo 5 Guardians quite fresh, can you give us an introduction? Like, what's Master Chief been up to? Who's this dude Spartan Locke? And why is he hunting down the Chief?
It's absolutely a direct sequel to Halo 4 in that regard, but we've made sure that the story is approachable for people who are new to the series. It's on the Xbox One, which definitely gives us a lot more power and potential to sort of realize our vision, but also that means you're bringing in a lot of completely new Halo neophytes into your universe. The basic premise starts out, no spoilers, Master Chief very early on is presented with some information that makes him decide to make a terribly risky decision to go AWOL. And the UNSC, which is kind of like the futuristic government, he's a valuable asset. He has to be brought back. So they send their top manhunter, a guy named Spartan Locke, and his team, Team Osiris. And so the story switches between Blue Team, which is the Chief's team, and Osiris, and you get to see both of their perspectives on what's going on until eventually those perspectives inevitably cross paths.
I'm going to sneak off. We're definitely sharing some of that Iron Brew later, but I'm going to go down and get in amongst these fans here, right? Behave, you two.
I'm not kidding. He's actually, he put it in my fridge to chill it. It's actually in my fridge to chill. So, I mean, you talk a lot about, because obviously, Halo, it's not just a game, it's jammies, it's everything. You've got this huge universe. How do you make sure that it all kind of works together? Because that must be pretty tricky.
I mean, there's plenty of times we haven't done it perfectly, but we have I have a staff of people who works on this stuff. It's obviously too many things for a single person to do, so I have an amazing team. Our producer Corinne handles tons and tons of the management of this stuff, but we also have some tools at our disposal. We used to have the Halo Story Bible, which was literally a bunch of sort of ring binders, and now it's all digital. So if you're curious about whatever, the Mjolnir Mark V or the Pillar of Autumn, you start typing that into a browser window. It'll take you to a page that has all that information, tells you how big that spaceship is, what the crew is, which games it's appeared in, links to the 3DS Max and Maya models of all those things. So it's really centralized and really easy to navigate now. But a lot of it is moving forward. So there's as much invention as there is sort of archiving.
Wow. And who do you reckon on your team has the best retention of that knowledge? Who would win on the pub quiz Halo team?
I probably have the worst memory and fuzziest memory of anyone on our team, but Kenneth Peters and Jeremy Patnod are the real. Those guys they're basically like computers themselves, and they hold it and me together. So.
Oh, brilliant. Well, why don't we take a look at some of this campaign gameplay now, and Frank's going to talk us through it. So if we could head over to that would be super. So why don't we just talk through, obviously, some of like the big features in Halo 5 Guardians, they're going to be different from the previous games.
I mean, every Halo game has evolved. It may have been dual wielding in Halo 2, Forge in Halo 3 and so on. We always try to add something new. In this game, the big new stuff in every mode is your Spartan mobility. You can thrust out of the way, you can ground pound, you can clamber, and maybe more interestingly than those individual things, you can chain it all together. So you can be running in an encounter, slide and duck under, come up shotgun blazing, jump off the ledge, ground pound in a team of grunts, and it really makes the thing much more, I think, dynamic and fluid. We also have squad mechanics. This is the first Halo game that's been built from the ground up for co-op. So if you're playing with your friends on Xbox Live, or if you're using AI companions to help you through the mission, you're able to give them squad commands. So if you're playing on Legendary, you get stuck, you can try something different next time you respawn. So it's really radically changed in that regard.
I mean, how do you go about, because obviously, you want to kind of keep Halo a bit fresh, but you don't want to change things kind of too much. You want to kind of keep that balance just about right. I mean, how do you go, how do you go about doing that?
It's impossible to do that mathematically. You can't say we're going to add this much change and people will be happy. Basically, nobody likes change. If you're a fan of something, it's because it was perfect at that time. And so, of course, then we'd just be shipping maps for the first Halo game, right? Which some people would love. So you have to think of natural ways to evolve at, ways that are true to the spirit of the game. And we've had our ups and downs over the years. But I think with this game, we've really kind of nailed it. Especially, I think, the reaction to multiplayer today, which finally went live, has been great. Because that's the one you don't really know. You can test campaign, we can test Warzone, but until you get a real population out there playing it and sort of pushing the game to its limits and each other's limits, then you really don't know how well it's going to be received. And I'm feeling pretty good about it tonight.
So,
and it's working, which is a big deal.
Yeah, well, yeah, that helps. So, you're a man who loves a good story. What would you say is kind of Master Chief's kind of defining emotional moment in the franchise? Have you got like a favorite?
I think there's a moment in this game that I think is it, but previous to this, it was Halo 4, when he was finally, and I'm going to try not to spoil it, some people are still playing Halo 4, where he was separated from Cortana, and it was she's been his kind of single true friend for in his life a really short time, but for the life of the gamer, the entirety of the game. And she's, if this is Dante's Inferno, she's your Virgil. She's guiding you through this universe. She's expositing useful information. She's helpful. She's sassy. She's funny, and in some ways, she's Master Chief's personality, right? Because he's so stoic and taciturn that having someone who can add a bit of levity to it is really important. Everyone imagines their relationship differently. For some people, it's a friendship. For some people, it's like a sister thing. And for some people, it's a love story. And all of those are fine. It's how you interpret it as a player.
Well, definitely. I think it was really one of the kind of key defining moments. And I suppose the final question we should ask you, as someone who kind of has this big overarching vision into the Halo future, like, what are we going to do next? What's happening next? You can just tell us.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just
at the end of the next Halo game. No, I'm not going to tell you that. People who get to the end of this game, and we've seen this in the reviews, I've seen the Empire Strikes Back comparison in a couple of reviews, where you get to the end, and it's very clear it's the end, but it's opening up a whole bunch of new story for people to think about as they wait for the next one. So I think what to expect is we'll continue to improve the game. But I think what to expect is a really radically changed universe. And when the credits roll at the end of the game, you're really going to feel that things are not the same.
Is it? I mean, you sort of forget how long it takes to make games. It must be quite a bittersweet thing to see it kind of go out the door, because you're sort of like, in some ways you're like, oh, thank goodness it's finished. In other ways, you're kind of letting go of something you've worked so hard on.
No, I think in some ways it's changed. I think when we shipped Halo 2, it was like, there's the game. Okay, people can go on vacation and stuff. Nowadays, games are thought of as a service. So there's a lot of stuff we have to do. We have new features coming online every month for the next couple of months. We're going to have Forge in December. We have new multiplayer maps, which are all free, which is a big deal because then it doesn't split up the user base. So it's an ongoing job. I can't, I fly back to Seattle tomorrow morning and I have to get right back into work. So it doesn't end. But I think that the thing that's always been true is once it's out there in the public, we always say our fans are the most important thing. And it's not lip service. We're not kissing butt. Like, the reality is they make the game better because now there are thousands and thousands of players adding their skill, their ideas, their style, and their inventions into the game. And it changes it and it always improves it, and all the boats get lifted on that tide. So when we say the game is nothing without fans, especially when you're talking about social and multiplayer and co-op, that's literally true as well as sort of allegorically.
I mean, are you constantly kind of blown away by how passionate the Halo fandom is? I mean, it's pretty nuts, right?
I missed that. You're gonna have to
Sorry, are you constantly blown away by how passionate the Halo fans are?
Yeah, and that was one of the reasons I wanted to come to London, is because there's a different type of energy here in the UK. We've had some crazy things happen over the years. We've been chased in a Mexican shopping mall by rabid fans.
Really?
Yeah. But mostly it's just beautiful women approaching me and asking me for Halo tips.
Oh,
is
wow.
what I find.
Oh, wow. And what is it? Well, what are your top tips? Halo tips, or are they secret just for beautiful ladies?
Yeah, my Halo tips are about as realistic as that story I just made up. But,
Okay. Oh well, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I think everyone's really, really blown away by how it looks. I mean, it's just fantastic. Obviously, like what's kind of being on the current gen platform now meant to you guys.
It's meant a lot. I mean, obviously there's graphical fidelity, and we've talked a lot about 60 frames a second, but it's actually really allowed us to increase the scale and scope of the encounters. So you just have more bad guys, more explorable space, and there's another thing going on behind the scenes that isn't just Xbox One's capability and potential. We've always worked with really difficult tools, and so building this game finally allowed us to give tools to our artists and our animators and designers so they can iterate quickly, they can make improvements more rapidly, and really sort of make the game really sing. And technology should be a tool, not a boundary or barrier, and I think that's one of the things that we've done behind the scenes on this game.
Fantastic. Well, I know everyone here is very, very excited to, see that. But I think we should have a big round of applause for Frank. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
And why don't we throw over to Graeme, who I believe has found someone in the audience to talk to.
I have indeed. Thank you very much, Julia and Frank. Amazing to have Frank O'Connor here in the house with us tonight, and even greater to hear him talk about Halo. Now, before we get into this wonderful man here, I've come down into the fans on the floor here at the Roundhouse. As you can see, there's lots of gameplay going on behind us. Everyone's enjoying themselves. I did want to give a shout out to all the fans at home eagerly awaiting the launch of Halo 5 Guardians tonight, especially if you're heading out to midnight launches. Well done to you. You are the true Spartans. And also wanted to give a shout out to all of our retailers who are preparing for midnight launches tonight, particularly our guys around the country at Game. And a special shout out to my local game stores in Reading and Newbury as well. Well done, you lot. All right, that's all the shout-outs done. Hey, I've found Ted Timmins. He is a Halo superfan, formerly of Lionhead. How are you, Ted? Are you pleased to be here tonight?
Yeah, very well. Very excited to be here. Halo 5 looks awesome, and had a few games even with Frank, so good start.
All right, talk to me about your history with Halo.
It goes back to Halo 1. I'm sure a lot of people in here that probably resonates with. Picked up the original Xbox on launch, got home as quick as I could, tore off the plastic, and then got involved.
It's amazing how this is a franchise that's been around for almost 15 years now. And you talk about those original Xbox days. I remember, it being the first proper FPS on a console, but so many social parts of that Halo experience on the original Xbox, right?
I think everything about it felt really gelled together. I remember doing warthog jumps and then sending the videos to official Xbox magazine, and they were like, we need more videos, do more crazy jumps and stuff. And I think the great thing about Halo is it's always had this little bit on the side, which back then it was VHSs, but the YouTubers of today, I'm sure, will create some pretty fun events.
Recording stuff on VHS, that absolutely used to be a thing.
Makes you feel old.
Video games on VHS. It's amazing, isn't it? But I remember as well, getting all the mates around when I was at university, doing System Link, and that being my first proper multiplayer experience. Do you remember those kind of memories?
I was still at school at the time, sixth form, and our IT teacher let us use the projectors. We had 4 IT rooms, and we linked them all up with the network and had 16-player lunchtime games. So he was the coolest IT teacher. I can't remember his name, but if you're playing Halo 5, it'd be awesome if I came across him online.
He's probably watching, and I'm sorry he couldn't remember your name. It's probably Mr. Brown or something like that. Have you been tracking Halo 5? How excited have you been about Guardians?
I have. It's just I'm one of these people that try to avoid the trailers for fear of spoilers. So no spoilers, please. I've done pretty well, but I'm clearly going to be Team Chief regardless. So, I mean, come on.
You've stolen my thunder. I was going to go for a big reveal of your T-shirt here.
Unzip me.
No, I'm not unzipping you. Do it yourself. Unbelievable. Team Chief. I don't know. I'm not seeing enough love for Team Lock. What do you think about Spartan Lock?
I think it's just a case of, you play the story, you get to know the characters, and we'll see how he turns out.
All right, Ted, amazing. Just final thought from you. What is it about Halo that makes it so special for you and for all the Halo fans around the world?
God, just so many memories. 15 years of playing with your mates online, playing against random people, winning, losing, sticking people, still my favorite. That's like the mic drop of today, isn't it? You stick someone with a grenade, and it still feels as good today as it did 15 years ago.
Ted, amazing. I bet you can stick it. Thank you very much for your time tonight. Now we're going to go over and get ready for our 3rd versus 4th place playoff match. So I'm going to hand back to our casters, Brycey and Chris. Ton of fun, ton. Thank you to Ian Hardy 6 on Twitter for that one. What do you think about that, Chris?
Ah, dearie me.
You know, it's not necessarily my nickname, it's just my last name. Okay?
Which is funny, right? Because technically mine is my last name, but that's okay.
Why isn't he getting any flack? Honestly.
Well, it is time for the next game here. It is going to be Alpha versus Delta. The two losers get a chance at redemption. But it's a different game mode, it's a different map. Will they be able to pull it off? We will be playing Stronghold on the rig.
And we had a little play around, haven't we, with this game mode. And, you know, it's going to be interesting to see if the teams can really capitalize on the movement and trying to get a hold of those 3 points. You have to get, and you'll call me out on this if I get this wrong, because we've been discussing this. You have to get 2 of the points
to start scoring points.
To start scoring points. If you get 2 of the points, you start scoring 1 point around every 4 or 5 seconds. If you get all 3 points and have control of the whole map, you get 2 points every 5 seconds. If you only have 1 point each, it doesn't matter. Nobody gets any points. But at that point, I knew you squinted there. I think I'm right.
You are right. So
I think I'm right.
the great thing about this is, first of all, it forces you to kind of split away. We've talked about coordination with the teams before, and teamwork and sticking close together could help. This is slightly different because you're going to have to split apart to control these points. Now, the risk actually comes in. If you have to, do you go for the third? It may spread you too thin. You could end up losing those points because your players will be isolated. Your teammates won't have the backup they need. So, and considering if you go for 3 and get it, the other team only has to focus all 4 on 1 to stop you scoring kind of double points in essence. So this is where, hopefully, these players and these teams have spoken to each other, worked out what they need to do, and will be hot off the rip.
Yeah, so a point I want to talk about is I love the way this game is set up, is that you at no point can you sit back and just hold the 1 point. So, okay, we're getting ourselves a 40-point lead here, guys. Oh, you know, they're managed to get 2 points. No, we're all right, we've got 1 point, we're going to get points. It doesn't work like that anymore. It doesn't work like that.
There's a lot of strategy
involved. You
involved.
need control. Yeah, exactly.
They're going to have to really kind of explain what they're thinking about doing. If you're holding 1 point, you're like, well, do we go for this one or do we go for this one? Do we all go and leave no one to defend their own point? Because you could lose that one as well. So you've got to be very careful with how you're actually playing this. And before kind of relative strangers before this event thrown together and gone, there you go, get on with it. Hopefully it'll go well for them.
A decision of how many eggs to put in which basket.
It certainly is. Well, let's jump on board with Team Alpha to begin with and see exactly. I'm going to go on board with Alex. I think he did fairly well in the game he played earlier.
Well, let's see what he can do. He only has the assault rifle and gets absolutely wiped out. And that's the real gun coming into play. I think it's unknown player is walking around with that one at this moment in time. Do you want to switch over to him, Bryce?
I do. Let's jump on board with unknown player. Looking for that kill. Should be going on to it. There you go. Finally got it. And now looking for this kill. Can he manage to pick up any more? They're going for the stronghold as we speak.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're going to need 2 of these to actually start scoring points.
It looks like they're actually scoring on the nest point as well. So that's going to be 2 going over. They're going to start getting some points on the board. They already did have 1. As you see, that does take up every 4 or 5 seconds to defend it with a railgun. The thing is with this one, it takes a little while to power up, powers it up and wipes him out. And a couple of kills going to come in there for him, and he's defending this stronghold as the points are going on the board.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to ask you actually, who do you think is going to win this game?
I'm going to have to once again go for the team with the big buck on there.
Delta?
Yes, that's going to be
Delta in red.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's find out whether or not Delta in red will be able to pull this one away. They are currently ahead. We see the railgun tries to get it, not able quite to hit that one shot, and will eventually go down. Let's actually jump on board with Alpha Squad. It's B Kilo, and down he goes, and it just gets vaporized.
Yeah, that's the thing with the railgun, though. As we've seen there, it's sort of a lot of risk, but a lot of reward if it does actually come off for you. If you can charge that, hit that shot, there's actually nothing that the enemy player can do. But unfortunately, you missed that shot. You are in a very, very sticky situation, as we did notice. But Mr. Dalek, JD, does now have a hold of the scat shot.
And right now they are behind again. This is familiar territory actually for this squad. Alpha didn't have the greatest of first games.
Oh, they've got a hold of
They do, but they're swiftly going down. They've got to be able to stay alive now. Jumping on board with Tomcat. Let's see if he can try and hold this for his squad here. And they've actually lost it. Like I said, this is the issue you're going to come against time and time again in this. Is you're like, right, we've got 2 and we've lost our original. You've got to be so careful there. Not only that, but some of the grenades, like the splinter grenade, might actually come in really useful as an area of denial weapon, as you've got those shards that stick in the air.
Oh yeah, it's such a powerful grenade as well, Brycey. We've seen some really good plays today, actually, when we were having a little go through the game, and it's fantastic to see something new for the guys here. Now, let's see what Tomcat can do. 29 in it.
Throwing that nade away. He's a little bit just waiting for his shield to regenerate. To see what other fights are actually going on. And there isn't very many. They're all kind of split up. Like I said, this is where the players start to thin out. They're going to be looking to try and get these points, outmaneuver the other team more than anything. But right now, you can actually see Delta are steaming into the lead. It's 34-10.
Lots of kills coming up on the board there, though, Brycey.
See, on board with Alpha. It's more console.
Yeah, more console. Let's see what it can do. Pistol in hand. That does so much damage on the right hand. I think it's very hard to be accurate with it, but if you can be, it really causes some problems.
Looks like they're going for that right now to try and stop that 2 points going in here. Actually, quite a close game, considering how it first went down. Both teams managed to do quite well. Actually, that railgun back in control. See if he can get it. He's looking for it. Does get it as well. Takes him straight down, and he is using that to just hold control. And that may give him the advantage here, using these power weapons on the right spots to hold control away from him. He's going for the third. This is really ambitious. Like I said, this is the danger point. Do you spread yourself too thin? He's already gone down, and that may cause him to actually start losing points.
Yeah, they only have control of one currently, Team Alpha, sorry. At this point in time, it's not looking good for them. They are down 44-19 now.
I just saw Big Star do something disgusting with his rail rifle. Let's see if we can do anything more with it. The rail gun. This is actually a really good place for the rail gun. Long sight lines, you've got enough time to line that shot up. And he needs to be able to do it. It does look like they are going to be pulling into the lead once again. And they're going further and further in the lead. And it is, Delta, who seem to be the better squad here. They are very, very coordinated. He did manage to stick himself. Let's jump on board with Tomcat again. Big fan of the carbine.
Well, they're in the lead, but currently they are only have 1 point to their name, and it looked as if they were actually potentially going to lose the third there, but good defense by Tomcat, but at this moment in time they're not getting any points. They can't rest on the laurels. They are in the lead, but they are not going to gain anything in this position.
It forces you to think about it. You've got to go, right, where do we go next? Where am I going? Where are my team going? Where is the enemy team, more importantly? Because where he is right now, he can still defend that point he's on. And if they're pushing him, maybe he can pick up a few kills and allow his teammates elsewhere in the map to do it.
Well, he still has this carbine in hand. Very powerful weapon in the right hand. Here's the shot's going to go in. Great play by him there. Manages to make the grenade come into there and really pay dividends. Manages to get the shots off as well. Is he going to be able to get a hold of Nest?
He has managed to get that one as well, and they are still in the lead here. Very close game between them. He's going to defend his point again. He defended just successfully. He will slip into the enemy's hand. Bring that carbine now, looking for another player challenging him. And I don't think he got it, but it will be cleaned up by his teammate. And that's, like I said, the great thing about team shotting. You've got to put bullets down. You've got to put the carbine down onto anybody you see, because it may not save you, it may save a teammate.
Yeah, now they're in a position where they are getting points. They now do have control.
Gets another kill there as well.
Carbine still in
Still
hand.
got loads of ammo for it as well. He's taken so long with this. Just trying to get out there, using a little bit of a boost to run away, and decides, you know what, I'm having basement.
Yeah, they're going to try and get back with all this. They have lost it. One of the points now. One. Really do need to get a hold of this, and it is really about spreading your resources well and trying to get control of different areas, maybe trying to make 2 points.
I went on with Victor. Victor had active camo then, and I thought he was going to be a little bit more effective with it. Wasn't able to. Unknown player who's involved in the gunfight has to actually duck out. Let's see if we can jump on board with him. He has that carbine. Several players around him as well. Can he manage to get it? He's aiming straight for the head. No, he runs out. It's going to end up with a melee for both. You can see what he was trying to do there, hopefully backpedaling furiously to try and put that shots in the head, keep away from me. Eventually, it just ran dry and he had to try and bash him.
Yeah, it was just a case of who could fire the guns faster at that moment in time, of course. Very good. There's that rail shot going flying past there. It was Bikila coming in with the shots there, not managing to get anything with it. At this moment in time, though, let's have a glance towards the bottom right-hand corner. That's 100 points to win, and it seems like it is actually Team Delta in the ascendancy, 88-35 now.
See, this is where it gets a little bit cautious, because if you are behind, do you go for all 3 points to try and quickly come back? I said it could play against you. We have seen it play against them so far in this game, and it's an almost insurmountable lead.
Yeah, it's seeming that way, but they don't have control of 2 points here, although the defense is actually going to come in. Was it the attack? He's trying to put some pressure down to try and get some points on the board, and they're actually going to push in there.
I think Delta realistically have this one in the bag, but points not going for them right now.
Yeah, they are capturing BR base though. They are actually going to get a hold of that, so good work by Unknown player to get a hold of that, and they are going to start getting points on the board once again. They only really need to hold it for around 50 more seconds, and they're going to walk away as winning.
More console. Might think about being defensive here, so you can kind of see his mindset going, if I hold this point, then maybe my teammates can work the other two. But no, he goes down with a scatter shot. Somebody else might end up picking that up. I don't see anybody who actually decided to. We see Tomcat again, putting that carbine to work. Seems to be his favourite weapon. And he's going to be pushing straight up top. He's looking for it. Can he manage to take Nest here? Realistically, they need to just keep moving around and make sure that the squad of Delta does not actually get two at any point. They're so close to winning.
Very, very close to winning. Bryce, it's not going to take very long at all. Only around 10 seconds to go, and they are going to walk away as winners. 98. We're going to count up to 99 now, and is the win going to come in? Not quite.
He took it away. He's having a ball with the other team.
And is he going to be able to get that back? It looks like he might be able to, but what?
RX is desperately. Oh, he goes down. He goes down, and he was in such a prime position to try and stop it as well. He had the scatter shot and he had the rail rifle. So many of them go down. They will eventually pull it away from them. And there you go. It is Delta who will walk away in third place, and commiserations to the Alpha squad who walk away in fourth.
You know, we felt as if the one of the Buck twins there was actually really going to help out there. It was Buck 57, and he walks away. And
still lost his brother though.
Yeah, I know, he's still going to be absolutely foaming. But at the same time, it's a bit better becoming third than last.
It's certainly a little bit of redemption. Silver lining that game.
A little bit. I mean, for me, you know, if I was going up against my brother, who I know is actually a big Halo fan himself, I wouldn't want to lose, and he keeps challenging me, and I'm thinking to myself,
you were talking about this. Your brother was very, very jealous you were here tonight.
Yeah, he's very, very jealous, and I hope he's watching. Adam, I'm very, very sorry. But at the same time, I'm going to be going up against him, and I hope I could beat him in a couple of 1v1s. I say hope, I know. Unfortunately, going up against this brotherly rivalry, I can sympathise with him, because I've been beaten a couple of times, not often, a couple of times by my brother in games, etc. And it's not a good feeling. But third place is better than fourth, as we did say. It's still the very, very, very thin silver lining.
It is a very thin silver lining. I mean, we do have obviously the grand final coming up. The teams will be getting ready for that very, very shortly. We're going to find out who comes away the winner. And there's a little bit of rivalry actually going on with these two squads. But for me, I mean, one of the most important things about it, it's a little bit different. They've got to be playing that first game, which is, you know, so much about coordination and teamwork and in most points staying with your teammate. And then they will go, well, we can't stay together. You have to go either defend this point, or we're going to go capture, or we've got to split up where we actually are. Because if you move around as a unit, they may actually be able to kind of flank you, outmaneuver you, and it doesn't work. You can keep making the kills, but if you constantly chasing them across the map because they're spread up, it doesn't work. So fair play for both teams, kind of trying to adapt that quickly on a game that most of them have never played.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how the pro players are going to get a hold of that game mode and see how it goes on. I'm sure it'll be fast-paced. But we do have an interview with Julia on the stage.
Yes.
Julia?
We're back.
Julia?
You can be Julia. You can be Julia.
It's me first. He's getting me back because I keep making up new names for him. Fantastic. All right, I'm here with your winning team. Placing third tonight is Team Delta. Vic, how do you feel?
Yeah, no, it was a good game again, and feels good to get the win.
Coming third is sort of like winning, but not really.
In its own special way, yeah.
No, a good showing for you tonight. I'm just looking at your stats on screen here. You went 16 and 8 with 7 assists as well. It's a pretty strong showing for you.
We were definitely focusing on the kills that game, even though it was an objective game. Maybe a mistake we made in the last game, and this time we were like, get the kills, then get the objectives. Seemed to work out.
What about this man standing next to you? He's pretty serious, isn't he?
Yeah, Will again, getting the kills all over, just the pistols. Even from long distance, getting those kills. So.
Well, I'm just looking at those stats. You know, Vic's not far behind you there, mate.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed. Vic could have a career in professional Halo, I think.
How are you finding Halo 5 with your storied career in Halo 5 and Halo esports? You know, how are you settling into Halo 5?
Oh, I'm loving it. It's really good, and it was really good playing at Gamescom and an Invitational, and then it's just really good to just keep playing it more and more. I'm glad it's finally out now, so we can play it all the time.
Good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Delta are your third place team this evening. Congratulations. We'll hand over to Julia, bringing up the rear.
All right. Alex, talk us through what happened, what went wrong.
So, on the plus side, we did better in this game than we did in our first game. I think we didn't start off too well. We didn't start off too strongly. We started to pull it back at the end. I think if we had had slightly more time, I think we might have been able to kind of... Because we just started to turn it around. It's just we didn't have enough time in the match based on the score. But yeah, I think it's... Again, communication was kind of our flaw, our downfall. You know, we didn't kind of really communicate as to where we were. We started trying to roll around in teams, and then we kind of switched. We basically started falling apart again. That's basically what it boiled down to.
Have you got anything to add to that? Anything you think you could have improved for next time?
Do the ultimate losers get a prize?
Do they get a prize, Graeme? Is it just the humiliation of being on stage?
Hold on, let me just check.
Let's just check. Is it just that?
No.
Oh, no prize apart from the humiliation. So, how do you feel about that?
It was humiliating.
Do you feel ashamed?
A little bit, yeah. The other teams destroyed us, but yeah, it's a bit shameful, isn't it?
We had a nice time. Ultimately, we had a good time. That's the most important thing, eh? Right?
I love the way you put like an A at the end.
Spoken like a true loser.
Yes, a little bit of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your 3rd and 4th place teams here tonight. Well done, both of yous. Get off stage.
Yeah.
You've had your time.
Yeah.
All right.
Head on backstage.
Stop high-fiving
go
and get off
enjoy
stage.
the rest of the evening.
Oh, well done.
Well,
hey, I
that's
hope
pretty-
you're enjoying the show tonight. I know it looks really easy when you're watching on live stream, but you will get your chance to prove yourself in Halo 5 Guardians multiplayer when the game launches in, like, what, 2.5 hours now?
It's really soon, Graeme. It's
Very
really,
good.
really soon. I have to say, it's a very different thing playing on a stage as well in front of a group of people, because it's all very well sitting at home in your comfy trousers and playing and being really good at Halo, but getting up on stage, the lights,
That's right.
the camera, the
The
dazzlingly
action.
amazing
Generally, I don't wear
hosts,
trousers when
you
I'm
know.
playing Halo, but that's fine. Now, it wouldn't be a Halo 5 live stream extravaganza without a bit of swag.
Swag.
Who's ready for some prizes tonight?
Who's ready for some prizes?
Fantastic. Where's our prizes? We
Right,
have
we're gonna grab the
prizes for
prizes.
everyone in the venue tonight. Well, not everyone. Select people in the venue tonight. And we have prizes for people watching at home tonight.
think
So if
there's
you've
one-
been...
There's one over there as well.
That is
So
a-
we've got 5
Look at that. That is a beast.
like
So,
of these fancy editions of the game with statues to give
limited
away.
collector's edition. Now, we have 5 of these to give away in the venue tonight.
Yeah, I'm good.
We also have a Halo 5 Guardians limited edition console. Look at that. And I think we also have the wonderful cup over here as well.
We do. Why don't we bring out Master Chief and?
I'm going to be honest, that
look as
cup is a
well.
bit of a disappointment after these 2 bad boys sitting
I
in
think
there.
I would prefer the console.
But you're right. To help us give away these incredible prizes tonight in the room and to you on the stream at home, we're going to welcome back the Master Chief and Spartan Locke. Let's hear it.
Hey.
Right.
Martin, by the way, did you get that right?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, let's give away some prizes in here tonight. So we are going to raffle these. We have 5 of these limited collector's edition for the fans in the house tonight.
That is correct. So you won't actually be taking it away now. I believe it will be sent to you by some sort of fancy courier.
Magical fairies who
Magical
deliver.
fairies. So we've got 5
Halo
of these.
goodness.
5 of you guys. Have you got your raffle tickets? I actually wanted a sci-fi tombola, but they didn't agree with me. Right, let's start off with ticket. Do we get some swanky music, or can you make a noise? Da-da-da. Right.
No.
No. Right, the first number is number 17.
I'll pick another one out as
Okay.
well. Let's rattle through these. Number 70, number 131.
Oh.
Quiet.
They've left already. That's not cool. You don't get anything. Right. Number 39.
Number 91.
And the final.
I can't see a hand. I can see a couple of hands there.
There you go.
Look at he is. Look at this.
And then-
He's so eager. He's coming up on stage. Don't come up on stage because there's a trip hazard there. Health and
There.
safety here. Well, come on. Come up here.
Give him a hug.
Come all the way. What's your name and where do you come from?
Guys, I come from Kingston. Hello.
Fantastic. So congratulations. You've just won a limited
91
collector's
you
edition.
said.
Oh, actually, yes. Let's verify this. 91. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Enjoy the rest of the night, okay? You're going to get that to take away later. Not the cup, the LCE. Go on back down there.
Okay, yeah, no
Thank
problem.
you,
no
thank
problem. Okay, and the last number, wait, that's 4, right?
Yeah.
So we've got one more. Who's going to be winning this? It's going to be number 86. Okay, so we
Number
need to keep these
86.
numbers. And then,
Here, we've got another one coming up. Look, it is a pleasure to see you. Everyone else, if you've won a prize, go and speak to the people at the front of the venue, and they'll hook you out. But what's your name and where do you come from?
My name is Rachel, and I'm from Florida.
Everybody, let's hear it for Rachel. Did you just say you were from Florida?
Yeah.
Wow, fantastic. You've come a long way tonight.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, congratulations. Are you Team Chief or Team Lock?
Chief.
Yeah, it's just
Rachel, thank you very much. Head off, all right?
question.
Right, next
Now,
up, let's give
so-
away something to somebody watching at home on the stream. I'm pointing to you. So we've got
Look at this.
2 of these to give away, 1 to everyone in the room. Not everyone in the room, 1 person in the room, and 1 to 1 person at home. And I can exclusively reveal that the winner of the limited edition Halo 5 Guardians Xbox One console, and oh my god, it is so sexy, I really want it myself.
Totally.
It is at Martin M335. If you are watching, I
This
know
is
you were
for
going
you.
mental at home
This
just
is
now.
for you.
Congratulations, mate. You are going to
This
get one
is
of them.
yours.
And
This
we
is
have one
yours.
to give away to someone in the
In the
audience
audience,
as well.
so we're going to pick out another number. Do you
Yeah,
want to hold that?
you
and
do
I'll
the
pick out a
honours on
number?
that one, yeah?
So this is pretty cool. I'm pretty jealous of whoever gets this. So the winner of the Halo 5 limited edition console is number 106. It doesn't
It's
count
me.
if you're
It's
close.
me, Julia. It's me. I've got my ticket in my pocket, honestly.
You don't win that. That's not a thing. 106.
Yeah, he's
So he's at the back. He's cool.
He doesn't even look that excited.
So
Look at
we're
him.
just going to leave
He
that
looks kind of excited.
there.
All
so
right. Wow, a raffle live on stream.
that's a
They
bit
could
weird,
be doing
right?
that.
It's a little bit kind of fate-esque.
I liked it. Anyway,
Did you?
congratulations to all our winners at home and in the room as well.
Yeah, so we are so close to the actual launch of Halo 5. I believe we're T-minus about 2 hours from the official release time. Is that right?
2 hours
Just-
to go. That is incredible. Now, we've seen some top quality Halo multiplayer matchups tonight. Titans of the game, all these guys are. But we are about to get into the final. Our casters are ready. I don't think I've got another good nickname for Chris Tunn now.
Ton full of fun?
We've already done that one.
Oh, bundle of ton.
Let's think about it, but we'll throw over to Brycey and Tunny right now for your final. Let's go!
Thank you very much. Well, the raffle is done. It's time for another prize to be won. It is the grand final here, and not only that, but to be the first Halo 5 champion is certainly something you want to put on that gaming CV, but it's going to be Bravo versus Charlie. And this is a game that I've been really excited to see tonight as well, because this is where the pressure piles on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to go straight off the bat and ask you for a prediction. I already know what my answer is, but I'm waiting to see what you say. Yeah, go on.
Okay. For the first time since I've known him.
No, you're not. Oh, no.
I'm going to believe in Benny.
No.
Because if he lets me down, I get to use it against him for a long time.
Well, I'm going to continue my trail of thought on Benny and completely just not believe in him, because I think Team Charlie are going to take this.
Okay, well, as you can see, the journey to get here. Team Bravo managed to defeat Team Alpha in a very one-sided game to begin with on Team Slayer. So they looked very, very impressive coming into this. However, Charlie did take down Team Delta, and they also looked fairly confident on the capture of the flag. It came right down to the last minute. They all sort of clicked. Now, is that going to translate? Are they going to be able to do that now and take this whole thing?
I don't know, man. I don't know. They're going up against Pro, man. They're going up against Buck 20.
You sounded way too excited. Come on, Pro, man.
Pro. I want to be Scottish. I ain't that far north. Anyway.
Let's talk about the game
Yes,
first. Breakout. This is why it's so important here.
Yeah.
1 life per round. So they need to make sure that they do stay alive in this one. This is where the pressure gets to you. If you start dying, there's no respawn. You've got to wait for the next round, so you could let your teammates down. Like I said, it's even more important in this game not to let your teammates die, because you've got to make sure that team shotting and getting away here, just maybe staying alive to your shields regen, so much more points. You've got to keep that in your mind.
I think you're putting your prediction on a team with Benny Central in it when a game really revolves around a lot of pressure.
I will believe in Benny this one
Choke
time.
Central. If it could not be more prominent, it is now.
If he's left last alive in this, it will be Choke Central.
Oh,
We'll
yeah,
see what actually
absolutely,
happens. But I am believing in Benny for the first time. So anything could happen tonight. Bravo versus Charlie. Like I said, this is a very kind of a big match. I think both teams really performed in the first 2 games.
Oh, yeah.
The third versus fourth game was quite close, but it went the way we thought it was going to go at the same time.
Yes.
This game, we've disagreed once more. Bottom line, I was right the first 2 matches.
No, yeah, I was
and the third match. So I'm very good at these predictions. Believe in Benny. It's the only time you'll ever hear me use that hashtag. But, okay, looking at the other team here, like you said, it is going to be the Buck Twins. One of the Buck Twins. Ali A as well, very impressive.
Yeah, he actually didn't play too badly, if I'm honest. I think if they're going to try and focus on the power weapons, then his team won, but it was less than convincing.
It was less than convincing, but the team they were playing was very, very good as well.
Yeah.
So, listen, this is where it comes down to. Wizite as well, we're looking for something to prove. He's a very lovable character, Wizite. I've known him for a little while. But yeah, this is a very close match for me to actually call, but I've kind of made it on a personal choice.
Okay, I'll let you make that choice. It's the wrong one, but I'll let you make it. But yeah, I'm really interested to see how these two teams play this game. I'm really looking forward to it. It's something completely new in Halo. It's going to be very, very interesting. It's really
it's also, we forgot to mention the most important thing about Breakout. It's less shields.
Yeah, it's massive because you can't. That's why I think that team, Charlie, Delta, Bravo.
Will you pick one of the teams?
Yeah, no, I've told you. It is Team Delta are going to win this one because I think the accuracy.
I hate to call you out on that, but it's actually Bravo versus Charlie.
Who made up these team names?
I think you're going to go with Charlie, is what you're saying.
That is
you're
what I'm
picking
trying to say,
the team of Ali A, Alex Buck, James, aka Wizite, and Brendan O'Sullivan.
There we go. Thank you for correcting me. Yeah,
That's
it's
not a problem.
often you have to do that.
But obviously they're going up to. If you guys have forgotten who's actually in Team Bravo, it's Benny Perkins from Xbox On, Daniel Perkin, Jet Smith 5000 watts, and that's not actually going to be John. I think it's John Clark, but it's actually Benny has replaced one of these players on our list. Benny's late to the game.
For that team.
Yeah, Benny always late to the game.
I mean, you're saying that you're calling him out now. I thought you were going to back him. Believe in Benny.
It takes a massive effort for me to do it. I know it could last about 15 seconds while I made the prediction. That's actually what it was.
You slowly start getting a nosebleed as this goes on.
It was. Now, one of the other things here, like I said, is when you do die on this, it's horrifying having to watch your teammates. I was doing it earlier, I'm sitting there, and you're just so nervous watching your teammate be last alive going, if only I was alive, or it's one of those ones where if I'd gone left or I'd gone right or I hadn't made this push, it becomes even bigger for your team.
I mean, you know what I really
Also,
really
the entrance
love?
to Breakout was amazing.
Oh, no, I was going to talk about the entrance into Breakout, and it really gives a fair start, and it is absolutely awesome. I mean, check this out.
And the last thing we're going to mention as they actually jump in here, there is a flag on this map. And if you can pick up the flag and push it into the enemy team's base, you will win this round. So you can see already going for the battle rifles here. And we are on board with Benny Central to begin with. Both players and teammates already gone down. I think it's Buck 20 who went down. So already their ringer is gone.
Yeah, and that's not really going to help them. 4 versus 3.
So careful to jump on board with Ali A. Try and take a little bit of pot shots here. This will be a bit of a slower paced game as both teams look to try and get these kills. So still Verby has managed to get a power weapon as well. He's got the hydro launcher coming up against him. He's going to miss them all. He's going to have to reload, trying to get away. Somehow stays alive. No shields. He is one shot. Gets his shields back eventually. But wow, what movement to try and get back into this one. And you know what? Staying alive there after missing that many shots. Especially considering he's now 2 versus 4. Down he goes, 1 versus 4. The last player alive is going to be Wizard, and he goes down. Round defeated. It's going to be Team Bravo taking round number 1.
There you go. Round 2. As I said, Team Bravo are going to win.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
See, the Charlie, Team Bravo is Benny Central.
God's sake, Team Charlie.
Think Bravo for Benny.
All right, we'll go on board now.
With Benny.
With Bravo Benny. Using that VR as we had.
Oh, it goes very weak though, so be so careful. It's all great being aggressive and it's great putting shots down, but whenever you're doing that, not making kills, already they've lost a player, they've lost 2! Benny's now with his teammate, it's going to be, he's with D Perkin, and they're left in a 2 versus 4, but he now has another power weapon. He has the Hydra with him. They're going to be thinking about hunting him down here. This is where they can try and trade this kill away. Benny, a little bit wobbly. Down he goes as well. It's now a 1 versus 3. As it will be traded away by D Perkin.
Yeah, he's going to try and get a kill.
Oh, he gets another one.
Managed to get 1. And
down.
It is actually going to go once again towards the blue team.
Well, they go 1-1 now at this juncture. Certainly gets a bit careful. Once your teammates go down, it suddenly becomes so much harder. You don't have that map pressure, you don't have that kind of map control, and you can't even team shot as effectively because you're 1 less gun on the map.
The thing is, if you think about it, if you do go 1 man down, the other team can literally get the 4 members and just stack and stick together. and potentially do something with just the outnumbering. And it is still 4 versus 4. I say that.
Charlie have lost a player.
4 versus 3.
Wizard trying to get that one back. Has managed to 3 versus 3. Like I said, this is where it comes down to a little bit of long-range battle, trying to stay alive, playing a little bit passively. And he was going to back off here, not confident enough in himself. He's got to wait for those shields. It's actually health that he's trying to get back. Now, just both teams kind of posturing here. So Charlie loses another player. Numerical disadvantage again in this round. And we are still on board with Wizite. He's got Verby with him. Verby's that other player to jump on board with him. Now, realistically, they need to start thinking, yeah, they have done it. They are going to start grouping up.
Yeah,
and they want to make a kill. They want to bring this back. He's going to see a player now. Oh, my goodness. So weak. Look how he gets. And he goes down. It's now Wizite left alone in a 1 versus 3. He has an SMG. He's just got his health back. And he's seen a player already. Can he make this kill? No. Spraying all over the place. Composure completely out of the window. Unbelievable. Wizite couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Oh my God.
What a time to lose. I
So
said this game mode.
unfortunate.
I said it was going to
So
put the pressure on.
And wow, there we go. We are going to see Bravo in the lead now. And
Wow, let's jump
you
on
know,
board with
we
a
haven't
Bravo
really-
player. Let's jump on board with Mr. 5000 watts.
We haven't really seen anybody go for the flag whatsoever yet.
It's
Everyone's just going for the
dangerous. It's
kills.
so dangerous to do it.
It's in that position where, I mean, you can't manage
Already
to
a
get it and
player
get out.
lost.
Oh, here we go.
Bravo have the advantage. She's coming up to it here. I mean, this is one of the ones where when you go for a risk, player being seen, and they are sticking together now. You see Verby actually on Team Charlie putting a lot of shots down, looking for that kill.
He's in a great position.
Trying to get it back here, but they lose another player, Charlie. It's now a 2 versus 3. They do manage to get one back here. Verby looking for that next kill. Nade coming towards him. It has hurt him a little bit. He's being so cautious for it. He's trying to nail it down. Does manage to get it, bringing it back to a 2 versus 2. Held his nerves there, Verby. As another player comes up against him, he gets that next kill at the same time. But he will eventually go down. It's a 1v1. Wizite is left in this scenario one more time, looking to redeem himself.
What's he going to be able to do here?
It's Wizite versus Miss 5000 watts, and I'm just going to make sure that I'm ready to change.
Oh, is she going for it?
I'm looking, I'm changing, but that's now Miss 5000 watts. She's going to have the flag, and Wizite's going to have to try and chase her. Can she manage to get that one home? Wizite desperately running for it. No, she jumps in front of him and he gets it!
No. It was the right idea, I think, and she did so well. So far, now 2-2 now. And this is so evenly poised, Brycey.
Really close in this first game. Took a risk, Miss 5000 watts. Didn't quite play out. We are jumping back on board with Wizite for this round. Team Charlie managing to get that last one.
We're going to see a fight for the flag here. A lot of the players from both teams are centralizing. One kill's going to come in though. Once again,
Charlie, this is rubbish. Allier has gone down.
This is surprising me. They seem to put themselves in a tough spot every single time here, Bryson. Wizite needs to make a kill for his team here. Verby's getting shots.
5000 watts has gone down. It's now 2 versus 3 though. We've got Benny and Jay Clark. I'm going to jump on board with Benny actually. Actually, he's gone on board with Jay Clark. He's going to have that pistol and he's going to be heading towards mid again. Just shadowing his teammates. Oh, he's in one though. He's going to go for it. He tries to get the melee. Throws a grenade. Will actually get that kill down. Now on 1 versus 2. It's going to be Buck 20 against 2 players.
I believe
the professional Halo player needs to earn that title now.
Well, let's see if we can spot somebody out here.
As I can see, Jay Clark is now going to be heading. Been seen. He went up top, and oh my goodness, what a shot! Gets that long range. I did say professional. Now 1 versus 1. It's Buck 20 versus D Perkin. Going for it as well. Can he hold it? No, he's going to lose it. Not able to land that shot. That's the disadvantage of a semi-automatic versus a fully automatic, is if you start missing shots, it's just not quick enough. But right now, Bravo will be in the lead, 3-2.
Buck 20's letting me down here, man.
I think he's letting everybody down.
I felt a lot of belief, but your belief in Benny seems to be a little bit stronger. Benny, once again, getting a hold of that BR for Team Bravo.
With Jay Clark, just popping shots off, trying to get a player weak while their teammates capitalise. Hey, he's also weak. Let's jump on board with him from Team Charlie.
Yeah, just a little bit of a scout, a bit of a quiet around here.
Oh, this is getting tense now.
Yeah.
Both teams are learning this game more and more every single round. Already a player goes down. Jay Clark will lose, but a player has gone down from Charlie at the same time.
Shots going to be fired by Ali. He is a little bit weak here. Is he going to manage to survive this one? Another player.
They have the advantage this round, though.
So Charlie, as said, do have the advantage. If they could just stack up together, they should be able to take this one.
Deeper going to miss 5,000 watts against 3.
2v2 now.
1 minute. It's Ali and Buck20 who are left alive for Charlie. They're on board with Ali. Ali will go down, though. Buck20 will be left in a clutch scenario again. His teammates will rely on him. No, Kit's one, though. Now 1 versus 1. Can he win the 1v1 this time around? He's looking for plastic 1. He's getting shots all on. He's looking for him. That play's going to go away, and he will get round number 6. Buck20 this time clutching it out.
Look how angry Benny is.
3-3.
So tense between these two teams.
As we start off on board with Buck20 from Charlie. It's a palpable atmosphere actually here at the venue.
Oh.
You see now being very, very cautious. A little bit sneaky, hoping for someone to push him. Already shots going down for both teams. Has been seen. He's now going to try and push. He's going to try and make this. Trying to get it. Almost. No. Not quite able to make that kill. Needed the headshot to convert it and was just not able to flick it on in time. And you see both teams still posturing here. No kills made. Already a kill's gone down. Charlie have lost a man. It's Verby who will drop. We see Benny Central aiming in, just taking a very laid-back atmosphere to it. He's just making sure he's got long sight lines so he can use this battle rifle effectively.
He's sweating this out, man.
He is sweating this out.
This one. Pricey.
Aliazi was in a gunfight just then. He's still actually in it.
Fired here. What can he do with the pistol? And really, it just seems as if Team Bravo have been better with the power weapons. They seem to get more control of that, but Ali is taking a lot of bullets here.
Oh,
it's now 3 versus 3.
Ali's now backed into a corner. I think his teammate came and saved him. And that was actually Jay Clark that dropped from Bravo. 46 seconds actually left in this round as well. So the next kill could be so crucial.
Oh, he's not going to go for the Hydro launcher either.
Didn't want to get that. Still 3 versus 3. Both teams playing really passive. Oh, it's just both teams just posturing. Neither team wants to commit. They don't want to go in. Kill's gone down though.
Did go down. So Bravo are 3-2 to the good in terms of people left alive.
It's 22 seconds left as well. It's going to have to be a big play. They're going to have to consider this one, Charlie.
2 versus 2, 2 versus 1.
He's looking for it. He gets
the
it.
Triple kill coming in there.
Buck20 says 20 seconds, not a problem.
2 rounds off the bounce for Team Charlie there. And they are 1 round away from taking this, Pricey.
Okay, we can sing on board with Buck20. Failed that 1v1 earlier on, but just picked up a triple kill to lock down that round now. Similar technique to what we saw with him before. Just maybe waiting for anybody rushing, pushing forward. And that's got to really suck for Team Bravo, who had the advantage there. And we're like, we've got this. 20 seconds? Fine. Already kills down. Actually, see Ali chasing. He is going after somebody. I think he may have lost that player now. But they do have the advantage. Bravo have lost a man, and that man is going to be... Oh no, Benny's gone down as well.
Their star player. Oh, and then 4 versus 2. Could it be 4 versus 1 in a second? Is the turn going to happen? It's 3 versus 1. Bravo need to win this to stay inside the game. And D Perkins is going to go down in the winners are Team Charlie, and I told you.
Well, that's what you get for believing in Benny. But well played to both squads. They had so much to play for. Obviously, commiserations and second place to the team of Bravo, which is Benny, Daniel Perkins, Jess, missed 5,000 watts, and John Clark. But your victors, Ali A, Alex Bucks, Wizai, and Brendan O'Sullivan actually take that there, and they do manage to take it a few times. They were down, but they were never out. And you've got to be honest with you, Buck, we doubted him for a second. Just a few seconds.
It was a 1v1 that coming up, and you got it. I mean, Halo Pro going up against a YouTuber.
And he lost.
And he lost it. So
personal
battles again. He's already won 1 personal battle today against his brother. And that I feel as if this one will haunt him till the day he dies.
Well, fortunately, he more than made up for it in the next round. 1 versus 2, and then we actually saw triple kill a few rounds on as well. But you can kind of see the way this game works out here. We did see, I think it's the only time we saw it, Miss 5,000 watts went for that flag run. She went, maybe this guy's far enough away that I can do something about it. Maybe I could just sneak it away without him realizing. Wasn't able to quite convert that at the time. And could have considered maybe juggling it a little bit, maybe throw it away and try and get it back, but just didn't quite pan out for them. But realistically, to take away from that is that not only does break out a fantastic mode, but my God, does it get intense.
Oh, very, very intense. You know, when it starts getting down to 1 versus 1, 2 versus 1. And the thing is as well, it's such a game with obviously with the low shield that one, like if you're in a negative situation where you're up against more players, it's not out of the realms of possibilities because it doesn't take too long to take them down. You might catch them by surprise, take out one and quickly take out the other as well. So there's potential for big plays to make it. And you know, as Halo 5 comes out and you know people start getting a hold of it, I cannot wait to see how teams come into that game. I think it's going to be a fantastic game one for the whole of the series.
Yeah, I actually agree with you here. I think one of the things another thing you take away from that is that as this game comes out and develops, so many more strategies come in. We didn't see many people actually running that flag tonight, but maybe there'll be kind of big rushes coming forward. People go, right, we'll just go straight for it, straight down the middle. Let's see whether or not we can take it. And I would have liked to have maybe seen that kind of change up in these games.
It'll be one of those things when actual teams get themselves a hold of this game, then we'll actually see some good players.
Okay, well, let's go to an interview with the winning team. Over to our incredible hosts.
Oh, wow, incredible. Thanks so much, Bryce. Well, guys, how do you feel?
Oh man, we smashed it, but honestly this is all down to my team. I played horrifically in the finals, so it's all up to these guys for doing amazing. I just tried to sort of hype everyone up, you know, talk, communicate. We absolutely smashed it. We won, me and Alex, we actually won the Halo Master Chief Collector's Edition tournament and come back and won this too, so back-to-back champions. So it's gone well, it's gone well. Yeah.
You are sounding quite jazzed right now.
Yeah, I'm happy, man, I'm happy. We smashed it.
I'm really happy as well. Yeah, it's good to be back-to-back champion for this kind of thing. So me and Ali are a good team, good little duo, and obviously Wizard and Verbi are really good as well. So it came really close to it at the end, but we kind of clutched it up. So really good game. Yeah.
I did think for a while that Benny Central and his brother were going to be the new brothers of Halo tonight.
We'd never hear the end of it.
I know. I'm so glad he didn't win.
Never hear the end of it.
Honestly, when I heard what the teams were, I thought, God, anyone but Benny.
Anyone but Benny, guys. Anyone but Benny, for sure. Yeah. He's backstage like crying. Salty tears is what he's crying.
You put in a pretty special performance yourself, Wizard. How do you feel about that?
Like, I feel like I made up for our first game. I didn't play too well on our first game, but then like that, I don't know, when he jumped down in front of me, just a quick reaction, hit him in the back. I think that kind of made up there. If I had choked that would have been awful.
Such a good game mode as well, right? Such quick action, no respawn, straight into it. How did you find it?
I find it fun overall. It was a good matchup. You know, it was tight. That's what you want. You don't want to steamroll an opponent. Really, it's no fun, really, is it? But yeah, good fun, and I'm glad we won.
Communication's key.
Oh, 100%. I feel like communication is better than gun skill sometimes, because if you're calling people out and people know where to expect somebody and they can just aim at that door, then it's massive, because that person's got to come around the corner and then aim while you're already aiming. So communication is a massive part of it, and I feel like that's one of my stronger points maybe over my gun skill, even though I think I dropped like 8 kills, which is pretty good. But communication 100%, and also like just getting along with your teammates. Like we all gelled together really well, and
God, it's like
came out on top.
Crazy nauseating bromance going on
nice.
here. I can feel like the body heat between us.
I feel like Ali is de facto team captain here. Who's your MVP of your team tonight?
Yeah.
Honestly, the whole squad smashed it, but Alex here, 45 kills in the first capture the flag. Absolute hero, definitely the MVP for me, for sure.
I think we should give them the trophy, really, because this is what it's about. I know you've been down the gym lately, so you can manage this now.
Everybody in the room and at home tonight, give it up for your Halo 5 Guardians launch event champions. Woo! It's Team Charlie!
Yeah. Well, what a way to end the night there. Amazing. Congratulations to all of the players this evening, and of course our winners and the viewers, you guys at home, for sticking with us. It's been a monumental evening. I've been very lucky to be part of it.
Yeah, thank you to you watching at home. Thank you to everybody in the room tonight. Give yourself a big round of applause and a cheer. Fantastic, you're all beautiful. And I can't wait to get to the bar with you afterwards. We've had a lot of fun, you've had fun. Halo 5 Guardians launches in just a few hours. It is a good day, my friends,
it is
to be
fantastic.
A Halo fan.
Yeah, and thank you so much to everyone involved in kind of making this happen as well. And of course, Frank O'Connor as well, Brycey and Ton, wherever they've gone, disappeared off into the crowd as soon as the mic went dead.
Typical. Unbelievable.
So thanks so much to everyone who made this happen, because it has been a really special evening.
Absolutely, a special thanks to Frank O'Connor coming all the way from Seattle to be here with us tonight in London. Everybody give up for Frank O'Connor.
Yes.
And a big shout out to all of you at home too at the end of the day. Halo would not exist without your love and your fandom, so thank you very much. You're the ones out there enjoying the campaign, nailing achievements, winning matches, and making Halo memories every single day. Tonight was for you, so thank you from us at Xbox to you. And
yeah, well, just everyone who competed this evening. I think they've done a pretty good job, don't you reckon? Ali's like, it's fine. Thank you so much. This isn't the end of the Halo celebrations.
No, it does not stop here.
Well, first of all, you're going to be getting the game in a minute. I mean, it's literally a couple of minutes. And don't forget to head over to the Xbox YouTube channel as well, as they're going to be tuning into Halo 5 Live. That's going to be going on there as well. And, an international celebration of all things Halo, and there's going to be some exclusive gameplay reveals and loads of stuff on there, so don't forget to go and check it out.
It has been an amazing night. I'm so happy I was able to share it with you and everyone in the room tonight. Enjoy Halo 5 Guardians. I hope you have an amazing time with it. And for one last time, everybody give it up for our champions, Team Charlie! Yay!
Spartan Locke. I have spent enough years with Oni to know the truth. Once this is over, after all we have done, they will order you to kill us both.
All the doors are locked. Everything's going dark.
Mayday, Mayday, this is Corporal Boudreaux. Some kind of pulse knocking everything offline.
Over the last 72 hours, 5 colonies have experienced identical events. Massive destruction.
Hostile contact!
Go! Run!
I tried to warn you this was happening.
I mean, how are we even supposed to bring them in? Ask politely?
You're to return to Infinity immediately.
Negative Infinity. I don't like it.
117, stand down. This is your one chance to come home peacefully.
I have a job to do.
Contact!
Twice.
Well, we're counting now?
You have the firepower to get us in there.